you doing? I'm doing okay. Let's get started. It's time for... Yes, come on. I saw nothing wrong with it. It's her daughter, and her daughter is 9. And 9 these days is different from 9 in the 50s, you know what I'm saying? Girls are trying on your makeup, they're putting their feet in your shoes, they wanna carry your Chanel bags. If it was a boy, it'd be a whole different story if that was her son. But she doesn't have a son, she's a daughter, and she's a single mom. And you can imagine that when she's not moguling, she's spending a lot of time with Bryn. Suzanne?
Yeah.
Is there something wrong with that? Dogs tried to make such a big deal about that. Like I was flipping on one of my co-hosts, when in actuality, if you watch the whole thing, I said, get out, because that's just me. And then I came back, I said, look, kindly, can you please turn your phone off, and can you please not have your phones on when you come here? The tickets are free. Thank you, thank you. But they made I couldn't believe, like that was a big thing on the blogs. Wendy said, get out. I tell everyone to get out. How often have you seen me say, get out?
Liam and Chris's white shirt.
Yeah, they're both really cute, but I'd rather Chris. Yeah. He's in my class for the lineup for the Star of Walk of Fame, him, Chris, yeah. I mean, he's not gonna be there, we all get our own dates, you know what I mean? So Liam is spending a lot of time in Australia with his brother Chris, and now, you know, he's now open to dating, but he wanted to rebond with his brother. I don't see anything wrong with that, you know? He's over here acting, you know, even though they probably talk on the phone every day or something, but he's over here acting. He was involved with Miley, and, you know, that. Dottie, up next, we've got the legal scoop. On the paparazzi suing Jennifer Lopez and a whole bunch more. So grab a snack and come on back. Is that cheese or butter right here? Oh. Okay, look. It's about to get really, really stinking here in a good way. Our next guest is a former football player. He's now a chef, and he's here today with recipes from his first game cookbook. Accent.
Yeah. How you doing, sweetheart? I gotta get it one time. How you doing?
How you doing?
I had to get it in one time.
I haven't seen you in years. You came here a few years ago. Welcome back.
Good. Happy to be here.
Yeah. Well, so what are we doing?
All right. So we're gonna make a few recipes. This is butter. So this is actually a blue cheese compound butter, right? You can freeze it, make it ahead of time, and use it on burgers. You can use it. Blew my knee out. I'm good now.
Is that a fake knee that you have in?
No, this is a real knee.
Okay.
This is a real knee.
So how long ago did you play?
I retired in 2009.
And so then you figured out, I have to do something.
Gotta do something. So my dad was like, look, you're the best cook I know. You're the best cook in the family, so.
Where did you learn to cook?
So my grandmothers were chefs, right? Like a lot of kids in the South, so I watched my grandmothers cook, so I grew up, you know, baking and making homemade biscuits and things like that. So the food bug was in me at a very, very young age.
What is that dip? So who's your team now? What do you like?
So I live in Houston, so.
Rockets?
Yeah, you know, with Texans, and I'm from Dallas, so I'm a Cowboys fan as well.
Yeah, but is that the times people live someplace but they don't like the team? I know people here in New York who don't like the Jets or the Giants.
Well, I know why they don't like them. They're not that good.
Get over here and let's keep going. How dare you? How dare you?
All right, so this is called the Royale with cheese, all right?
Okay.
So basically,
turn it down.
Yeah, let's go ahead and cut this
It's
off.
popping a lot. Yeah, it's popping a lot. Now I got meat in my wig. Hey.
All right. So what we're gonna do is, this is just some ground. This is basically like a deconstructed cheeseburger.
Okay.
And caramelized.
Really
right?
good.
So we broil this for a little bit, and when it comes out,
Who's your girl?
it comes out, it looks like that. Magic of TV.
Who's your girlfriend?
So I got a special somebody.
That's nice.
I do have a special somebody.
Is she age appropriate to you?
Yeah. What do you mean?
You read the blogs, you see what's going on out here.
You've never seen no blog.
40-year-old men with 18-year-old girls.
You've never seen a blog about me.
Okay.
No, I date age appropriately.
Now, how many kids do you have?
How many kids do I have? I have one kid. Am I supposed to have like 6?
You read the blogs, you see what's going on out here. How old is your child, boy or girl?
A little boy. Little boy, he's 9 months.
Is this by the girl that you're seeing?
Yes. You just trying to set me up.
I am not. Look, are you gonna marry her?
You know what? I think I might. Texas style.
Good for you.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
For more information on these recipes, go to wendyshow.com. All right, we're back. It's time for the legal scoop. Here to break down the biggest legal stories of the week is hot bench judge Tanya Acker. You ready?
Hello. Thank you, Wendy. Great
right.
to be here.
We need your help, please.
Okay.
Nice shoes, by the way. Is being sued by the paparazzi for $150,000. The paparazzi grabbed a picture of Jennifer and A-Rod walking down the sidewalk, and Jen posted it on her social media, and then ended up taking it down, but the picture was up.
Yep.
All right, now why are they suing her?
So
watch this.
I didn't mean that.
You're at the right show.
Yeah, right. Take your photo without your permission, and then sue men, especially when you're already in jail.
Okay, so the prosecutor, they're saying, wants to go harsher on Lori Loughlin than on Felicity Huffman.
Yes. The prosecutors have indicated that they are going to seek a substantially higher sentence for Lori Loughlin. Now, you remember Felicity Huffman took a plea. She served 14 days in jail.
Right.
The prosecution has said that they're not spilling any state secrets when they point out that Lori Loughlin will likely face, they will likely request a harsher sentence. When you...
All right, we're back. It's time for the almost legendary Ask Wendy, where my co-hosts are the stars. Come on, no. Don't sit down and get scared now. How you doing?
How you doing, Wendy?
Good, what's your name? Where you from? What do you do?
My name's...
But what happened was, go. Not on
I'm
their
not
level.
having it.
No.
I'm not having it.
Don't be nasty polite, and they should be smart enough to know your business with your husband, who's their boss, is none of their business. Somebody would come up to you and talk to you like that. What are they do in bed, or what are they?
Should be a short white girl with blonde hair.
Ridiculous. Come on over.
Hi, Wendy.
How you doing?
Hi, Wendy. How you doing? I'm Mateo. I'm from London. I'm 35 years old.
Okay.
I feel like, I don't know, I don't want him to be feeling comfortable.
Right. It's always best to entertain in your own home.
Exactly. Right?
Well, you know, I would say put your sex on a schedule, like wait until he's out and do it.
I try, yeah.
Well, do you have a muzzle? You have 2 bedrooms or 1? Like, we're...
I try to do schedule, but
Cute.
Hi, Wendy. My name is Britton. How you doing?
Hi, Britton. How can I help you? What do you do? Well, he can know that you're dating. You know,
How do you...
introduce to a new man, not at his age, for like another year.
Okay.
Picks you up. He doesn't have to come to the door. Like, this is the time where you just run to the door, tell your son, or the son, you know, take care of himself and get to bed on time or whatever. If you meet a guy that you really, really like, wait at least a year for a 13-year-old only child. Exactly. And also, you can't do sleepovers with your son in the house.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Yeah. Good luck, Britton.
Thank you.
Happy Halloween. Say hello to my co-host, my weirdo studio audience. How you going? Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. My brilliant showrunner, David Perler, actually came up with this outfit. David, you were spot on. And then Willie and Chanel in wardrobe, they put it all together. And I had some thigh-high boots to wear with it. Because of the lymphedema, my feet weren't able to squeeze in. So I found this pair of Anna Wintour Jordans, and we put them on. Yeah, no, she did a collabo. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, they're good. Suzanne, you might need to shave.
I'm the bearded lady in your circus.
They're 3 and 5 years old, and I just feel like, yeah, she looks like a pro right there at the diner. Like, right? My thought is that the thing about cigarettes is that they imply maybe a bad habit that the kids might pick up. Like, I know I smoke with you, but when I smoke with you, I'm only doing that because it elevates things to the next level. You know, when I go like, I've been doing it for years. You know what I'm saying? But there's not... Oh God, what a circus. It's so funny. Like, I have the costume and the whole show is set around a... Oh my gosh. When Wayne comes out, he's coming out to that? This is really... Michael Lee did that, Suzanne? So Kenya says that she wants to try counseling, but Mark hasn't agreed to go to counseling. In other words, Mark is checked out. Now, these two have been married for about 2 years. Here's what I think, and correct me if I'm wrong. I think that Kenya is a beautiful woman. She's a tortured soul whose mother never loved her.
Yes, whip it!
All right, Marianne.
Yes, whip it!
I'm gonna go home like this and surprise my cats.
Yeah!
And then, you don't understand. Robert's got a bunch of health calamities. Well, prior to yesterday with the toe infection and the pus, he previously complained that he couldn't go to court because he had a numb hand. So the judge shows sympathy on all this health calamity, and so Robert doesn't go back to court until February. In the meantime, we'll still be here barking at you, Robert. And we got more great show for everybody. Up next, the one and only Wayne Brady is here. So, grab a snack and come on back. Okay. So our first guest is an actor. He's a comedian. He's also a singer. He's been hosting Let's Make a Deal on CBS for the last 10 seasons. Take a look. Welcome back to the circus. Happy Halloween. The circus is nothing without amazing performances. And here from Circa Hermanos Vasquez, give it up for a brother and a sister duo. It's John and Carolina. Yeah. Oh my gosh, fantastic. You're so strong. Thank you so much for being here. Everybody, these two brother and sisters, along with other people, are currently at Citi Field, and everyone in our studio audience is going home with a pair of tickets. We've got our crazy Halloween costume contest. Keep it here. Nice job. Welcome back. It is time for our How You Booin' Halloween contest. Do you remember the last time on Halloween when I stood at the podium, what happened? Okay, now. In the meantime, we got 3 contestants, and we've got a big prize. Announcer, tell them what they're competing for. Welcome back to the circus. It's time for Ask Wendy.
Ooh, how you doing?
I'm not sure. What's your name? Where are you from? You're welcome. Wow. Ew. Oh, we'll be right back. Welcome back to the circus. You all are gonna stop trying me with this clear podium. You know what happened last time. Okay, everybody have a seat, by the way. Okay, co-host, I've got something for you. You're all going home with 3 bags of Jolly Ranchers, my personal favorite. Thank you, happy Halloween. Thank you, Hershey's. We'll be right back. Does it get any messier than this? Here at Wendy, messy is always good. I want to thank my guests and my co-host, my wonderful, one-of-a-kind studio audience. So tomorrow, we're back in action. We got the Jersey Housewives, Dolores and Margaret on the couch. Plus, we got... Say hello to my co-host, my studio audience. Okay, today, let's get started. It's time for Hot Topic. Ryan Destiny is here, and she's the star of the show Star. But up next, celebrity fan out. So grab a snack and come on back. Please welcome Ryan Destiny. Welcome back. Time for Ask Wendy. Everybody have a seat, except for you. Come on over. How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Good, thanks. What's your name? Where are you from? What do you have? Children?
We have,
He's on the couch, then you just jump on him. And while I'm not 6'6", I do understand the trials and tribulations of being tall. And what I find is that there's no couch without an ottoman. You get the ottoman there, and that way he can slink his long legs over there. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, and the washing machine and the couch. Come on over. How you doing?
How you doing? I'm good.
What's your name? Where you from? What do you do? You get in legit?
But I'm transferring.
Okay, then don't blame this on the roommate thing. You gotta get right with yourself. You want a tramix.
Yeah.
Okay. And as far as the roommate thing, I would have a conversation with her. You're a freshman?
Yes.
And say, look, we're all freshmen here. We're all trying to establish our girl, but I'm over here and you're over there. Love you. Bye. Right?
Yeah.
All right, Aaron. Good luck.
Thank you. Hi, Wendy.
Come on over.
How you doing?
How you doing? What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Denise, and
Hey, Denise.
Thank you.
Every time.
How long you been friends with her?
7.
Conversation, you have it in person. I'm thinking about this. This has been going on a long time. Make sure that you smile.
Yeah.
But you let her know it's not all about you. Can you sometimes let me jump in on a conversation? You have to be a little bit more aggressive with people.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Good luck. You're very
Thank
welcome.
you.
Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Come on. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So you never know who's watching. Peppa and Tress used to be married and they have children together, but they can't stand each other. I like Naughty by Nature and I like Salt and Pepper. And it was a big argument in the Hot Topics meeting. Well, if you had to choose between which group would go, you know, to make peace, you know, on the tour, which one would go? And I said, well, I can't decide, because everybody in the entire world, no matter how old you are, knows how to do hip hop hooray, ho. I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher. And you've got detention, and you're gonna like it. That's all. I ran out of time yesterday during the Inside Scoop. We were talking about Ben Affleck and Jen Gardner, and they finally filed for their divorce. And I find this story really fascinating, and I do want to continue to follow it. Yay! Do you think Ringo laughs along with us or laughs at us? So there's the before and after. I really can't tell the difference, you know, honestly, because even though she's got pruning around her lips, but when you stretch your lips, when you smile, you can't really tell, like, I can't really tell a difference between the before and after. But this is what I have to say. And everybody in Hot Topics, they were going crazy, and I was the only one on my own side. And then once I explained it, everybody came on my side. Here's the deal. Okay, my bestie's name is Reg, and I work a nice job. If I wanted to gift Reg something like that, I wouldn't say, you know, here, a gift of a facelift. Do you know what you tell him? You use the words gently. Gently are the words. You say, Reg, your 55th birthday is coming up, which is in a couple of years for her. You know, or like when we turn 60 or something like that. You know, would you like a head to toe, round the world girl? You know, what do you want? What do you want? And she knows what I mean when I do this. What do you want? Reg would be on it. She wouldn't be insulted. She might not choose the right things she might not choose the things I would choose for her. We got more great show for you today, everybody. The star of the hit show, Black Lightning, Cress Williams is here. So grab a snack and come on back. Please welcome Cress Williams.
Yeah, these are my custom-made Converse. Oh.
Can you just walk in a store and get them made, or do you?
No, I got them made online. Like, you can kind of go online and like pick your colors, pick your all your stuff.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I love Converse.
What size shoe do you wear?
14. Yes. I think it gets them back home.
Like you said, entree.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but also have the.
She taught me how to scream.
And it's time for Ask Wendy. Come on over. How you doing?
How you doing?
I don't know. Who are you? What do you do? How can I help you?
So
Now, how old are you? When you say forever, what do you mean, like high school, junior? Tell him that it's a little more serious and it makes you feel uncomfortable, and let her. You know, that is a form of harassment, you know?
But how do I tell her, though? She's like...
Well, sit her down and talk to her about it.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you, Wendy.
You're very welcome.
Hi, Wendy.
How you doing?
Hi, how you doing?
What's your name? Where are you from? What do you do?
My 6 years. I married later in life.
Okay, your parents live there?
First, and they're always telling...
Yeah,
It's my house!
You know, then move them out. Everybody out. Everybody out. You know, why don't they like him? Well, get used to me digging up on a different scene now.
That's right.
And, I'm sorry. Oh, more Ask Wendy is next. Don't go far back. With more Ask Wendy. Come on over.
Hey, Wendy.
How you doing?
Fine, thank you. Come on over. What's your name? Where are you from? What do you do?
And I'm a new...
Know about life to coach.
Wendy, I'm getting up there. Yeah?
Yeah, because like at 54, you can't tell me nothing.
Right? Bridge the gap.
Good idea.
So, we've noticed that our business has been definitely picked.
I think they're trying to get in your way. I mean, you know, anybody who's done therapy before,
Yeah.
You know, you have a preference. Do you want... Co-host. My studio audience. All right, let's get started. It's time for Hot Topic. You did. We have more great show for you, everybody. Up next, the one and only Dr. Oz. So grab a snack and come on back. Launched his talk show at the same time we did, and a decade later, we're both still going strong. I'm really proud of my friend. Please welcome back to our show, Dr. Oz.
Gonna hear it.
Yeah.
Right? And
thank you, Doctor.
Wendy made it.
Thank you, Doctor. Potting.
Yes.
No, I'm not. No, I'm just picturing the neti pot going, and I've seen you do it on your show. All right.
This is actually my honey.
I know.
And this is my gift to you because you're sweet as can be, and God bless you for all you do.
Thank you. Wendy, everybody have a seat. Come on over. Nice. How you doing?
Hey.
It's weird. But this is not the stuff to be upset about. To do fine. You want to get her daughter's name tattooed on your arm? Ebony, thank you. Come on over. How you doing?
Hi, Wendy. My name is Alana. How you doing?
Hi, where are you from? What do you do? No. Where did you meet the cousin? I don't see the reason to have to ask her for permission to date her cousin. Well, maybe if there's family fallout, like if you all don't go the distance, how old are you?
I'm 20.
If you guys don't go the distance, then all of a sudden there's a crack in the foundation of the family, because whatever. But asking for permission is ridiculous. Lunch cures everything. Come on over. How you doing?
Hi, Wendy. How you doing?
Come on over.
My name's Dana. I'm from Jersey.
Well, I don't know what you mean when you say cheap.
My birthday.
Real skilled when you get that needle in there.
I'm good with my hand. You think I should move on?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Dana.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Up next, everybody, more Ask Wendy. Don't go with more Ask Wendy. Make yourselves comfortable. Hello? All right, okay, come on over. Uh-oh. Wait, push your chair. Come on, rearrange the furniture. Be a good co-host. Thank you. Thank you, princess. How you doing?
Hi, Wendy.
Jessica, what do you do? Where are you from?
I found out.
Pregnant, like, right when you met him.
No. What do you think?
I mean, I was gonna say hyphenate if you want to do something. But
He was cheating.
But you know, the baby solidifies him in your life forever. All right.
All right.
All right,
thank
doctor.
You.
Come on over. That's a tough one, right?
It is. It is. I'm glad it's not me.
Yeah, so what's your problem? The thing, leave her back at the hotel. Maybe she wants to sit at the pool. She's shy and reserved, maybe because for the other weeks of the year, she works her behind off and doesn't feel like dragging herself to the tequila bar with you. Happy Halloween. Thank you for watching. I'll explain. Say hello to my co-host, my studio audience. How you doing? Let's just get through the day. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Come on. And the last Saturday in October, we're still doing daylight savings time. Like we haven't sprung forward yet. For whatever. Look, they measured me one time and came back with the form. Left. And next thing you know, poof, it arrives. You know what? So they're passing this law. And it apparently is very, very big in some towns in Virginia. And it's spreading like wildfire across the country. It's not in Jersey yet, damn it. But if you're over 12 years old, you should not be trick-or-treating because you could end up in jail. But I shouldn't have, because we were up to things, you know? Walking around, like I would grab my father's, raincoat and a hat and put a little must on my face and call myself a hobo. And it's horrible to say, because you know what, well, I have a teenager, but that's what I tell him too. Like people, like I was telling you, we brought him to the police station as soon as we moved him into his apartment, you know, where he's going to school. Like, here he is, he's a good boy, you know, so on and so forth. Just to say hi, and here are telephone numbers. Yep, we're the Hunters, the three of us, and you know, here we are. But I don't like a teenager. Got no use for them. Could have just eliminated the whole blonde process so I could just put on the damn coat. Wow. Damn it, man. I don't know whether this is Halloween or just my regular cocktail dress. Hi, boys. Thank you. So, Tamar, God, Willie does the most. I can't. So Tamar, everyone, says she's getting a reality show. And it's going to be about her by herself, on her own. She broke the news recently on, well, a DJ show with cinder block walls. It's a religious-based show. I don't believe that this is really happening, Tamar. I think that, I'll explain what I feel, but just... Oh, the big fight, to glove or not to glove. I am so cold, I'm glad I put the gloves on. They did burlesque music for me while I was putting them on. A really good-looking family. I feel bad for her. She's very, very out of touch. You know, the girls can go there for spring break, for Christmas break, to see their father. You all can fly over there and then fly back. That is really expensive. Oof. Damn it, Joe. Speaking of Jersey. Oh, I can't even do it. I can't. These crystals are so heavy, I'm telling you, this costume might weigh more than me. Honestly, everyone hand-laid, nothing popping off. The blondes, you just did a beautiful job. Yes. John Bon Jovi, who are you? All right, so I like Bon Jovi also. And he's married to Dorothy. They got the kids. They're from Jersey all day, like me. So he's 56 years old, and he just slammed Housewives and the Kardashians in an interview. Look, and there's a bow on the back. Okay, I hope history does not repeat itself with the next story. The Titanic is setting sail again. Right, it's just soothing, right? You walk out of the room and then you come back in, it's still on. And then if you miss something, they played another one right after. Like it was a full Titanic situation going on over the weekend. Anyway, they say outside and inside will look like exact replicas of the original, which I love. Like grab your evening gown, you know, ones with good material that you can just curl up like this. like Matt Jersey or something, you know what I'm saying? Some pearls or whatnot. Yes! And and look the part. I don't know about maids with bonnets though. Anyway, it's gonna follow the same journey that the original did, which was from Southampton, England to New York. It was supposed to be 7 days. But you know what happened on the 4th day? Our wildlife expert friend, Dave Mizejewski, is here with some really creepy animals. Plus, Bill and Juliana Rancic are here as well. So grab a snack and come on back. Welcome back. Our first guests are channeling their inner star show, Bill and Juliana Rancic. Yeah.
Yes.
So are you fans of A Star Is Born?
Yes.
I haven't gone to see yet.
It's so good. I interviewed Lady Gaga.
Like
you have one boy,
but
and I'm one boy, yeah.
But after miscarriages, I had 2 5-month miscarriages.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not trying again.
You're
nope.
done. You know, it's been voice,
right.
Public mom voice is like, like that nervous laughter, like, honey, come over here.
I'm gonna beat your ass. Yeah.
That's private.
But this is Juliana and Bill. We can't be too loud because our next guest is here and he's got some creepy animals for Halloween. But if you're too loud, the animals go wild. Say hello to our wildlife expert friend, Dave Mizajewski. Happy Halloween.
Wendy. Happy Halloween. You look amazing as always.
Thank you.
So I am a bison.
Okay.
And I wanted to be a real, actual wildlife species that the National Wildlife Federation is. There used to be 30 to 60 million of them in North America. Now there's only about 30,000 because we wiped them out. So the National Wildlife Federation is working to get them reintroduced. That's the message of my costume, but let's get to the real animals because I really want to freak you out. And so the first one, and you can hold this one if you want.
I'm not holding nothing.
These guys are called Madagascar hissing, not the same kinds of cockroaches that infest your house. In fact, most cockroaches would not survive in your house. It's just a couple of species, and they're very clingy. Come on, guys, get off me. All right, so let's, our next animal is one of the, again, Halloween animals.
Okay.
It's a rodent, and it's a giant rodent.
Well, I can find that outside, too.
Now, I guarantee you, you're not going to be able to find this kind of rodent
out of
anywhere.
my face.
This is called a eats there, yeah, see? I know you have gloves on, but she's got super soft fur.
Hi.
So again, rodents are, but I hope, again, to get you to like it a little bit more than you might otherwise.
Ugh.
All right, take a look at this guy right here. What do you think this is?
I don't know.
What do you think it is? Take a guess.
A snake.
It's not a snake.
10th season. I love when Dave comes and educates us about the wildlife.
I really appreciate you saying that.
What is that I
All right, so this is a vulture.
Nope.
Okay. Now everybody is freaked out by.
I love you, Wendy. Thank you. I love you too. Thank you.
You got what she said? Oh wow! Oh, you gonna touch? Oh, you gonna touch yourself? She gonna touch herself too. Get your cell phones and cameras out, everybody. Okay.
Muscle implants. So the muscle holds them up, and then you do your exercise to keep them going.
That's where I learned. That's where I learned it from. That's where I learned it from.
That's Tristan. Apparently, I'm doing an after show. Thank you again for being here. Thank you for being you. Take off the costumes and come back. Well, it's never a normal day here. but I'll see you next time, okay? Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the one and only Wendy Williams! Have a seat. Ladies and gentlemen, you're having a time today!
Well, is it a cocktail dress or a Halloween costume? I'm not sure. I can tell you really, I would re-wear this though. Not on the show, but and not with the hair, but the hair is very pretty. I'm just not into colored hair. But it's pretty for the costume. Like the red lips. Like you guys hooked it up. You hooked it up. It was my vision. Thank you for giving me credit.
I love it.
I come in, I tell Willie, I know what I want to do for Halloween because they're going to keep asking me. I want to be a heart. That's it. Figure it out.
Perfect.
Then he goes, I'll call the blondes. I'm like, what? Wow. The blondes twisted and turned this. They only came here twice. As a matter of fact, Willie, you did my measurements the first time. They only came here once. They only came here once. That's efficiency. Clever. I would wear this again, like, I'll tell you when. Like July, 2 years from now, a cocktail party, or, you know, I'd wear it again. Why not? My favorite Halloween candy, Jolly Ranchers, the original ones. Oh, Brendan, you always make something happen.
Well, thank you. There you go, kid. Happy Halloween.
Where are we going with this line of questioning? To the back. Oh, thank you, really. Sometimes God really does know what he's doing, because can you imagine if I had on heels with this?
All right. You look great. I love it.
Thank you. It makes it
It
more...
was a surprise. I didn't know what you were going to be.
And neither did anyone.
Yeah.
I told everyone.
At the week.
Yep.
At the week.
I think I'll wear this home. And and eat Jolly Ranchers the whole way. I don't chew them. I let them dissolve. 3, sometimes 4 at a time. Bye! I go for the apple and the watermelon first. Once they're gone, it's almost like the party's over, but all right. Purple. Okay, blue. Yeah, no, I'm not opening the door. Happy Halloween to you, if that's what you're going to be doing. Do you want to come in for a moment? All right. Thank you.
I heart Wendy.
Thank you.
Goodbye. Happy Halloween. We'll see you Thursday.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. So, hey, look who's... we were talking about that in our morning meeting, you know, for Hot Topics and stuff. And I was saying that, you know, on the 4th day of the Titanic, I would still be on the boat, but I would just go in my room and watch comfortable TV, you know, shows that I know. Housewives, if Wendy's on, or Price is Right, or something like that. And wait for the day to go by. And then on the 5th day, come back out. Norman said he absolutely would not go on the Titanics. Wow. Did I say Titanics? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did make a couple of notes for you. I think I covered most of them. Oh, I talked about the blondes. Were fabulous. Jolly Rancher is my favorite candy of all time, even over chocolate licorice, and I love chocolate licorice better than strawberry. And I don't like vines. That's what you do in California, right? Vines. What is that? Where are we going with this conversation? Da 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 da.
Is that hot?
No, you know, ironically, they were actually very comforting and soothing, and I don't like gloves. I don't like mittens. I don't like gloves. I've always been a hand in the pocket kind of girl. Only one of my rings would fit over the damn glove, and the flower ring fit over a different finger. But look, there's a surprise under the gloves, and Willie was pissed. He said all my stuff is still on. Oh, moisture. Oh boy, you. Hollywood, even though Juliana said, what do you mean? Yes, they're very, very Hollywood. But they're a very fortunate couple. When I asked him about the president, he said, not yet. Like he's expecting a call. Look, I've got to finish my salad. Anchovies, turkey, Caesar dressing, a lot of vinegar. Shake it up. I brought it in from home. But I couldn't finish the whole thing because, you know, on account I had to get into this. Hey, somebody get me out of this. Wait, oh my gosh, please don't leave. Oh my God. Ooh, wait, my feet are cold. Wait, they're numb. Oh heck. Quilly, can I get an unzip?
Why, yes you can.
He refuses to tell me what this costume cost. Thousands? Am I still getting that Valentino dress? The black one?
I know.
Willie, leave the door open.
They're all so evil. I love them. All right. My dress is undone. Tristan is getting nervous. Wait. Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah, you have to zip it all the way down. Ta-da-da-da. Ta-da-da-da. Nobody here dressed up. It's so weird because we've gone through incarnations where like the whole staff has been dressed up doing stuff, and this year it's like you know, we're busy with our lives. We gotta vote next week. We're busy with our lives. We gotta get home and make sure the killer is not ringing the doorbell instead of innocent children wanting candy. And I'm not putting out a bowl either. Just no candy sign. And the doorbell will ring at least 5 times, of course. And I don't get it, but it'll ring 5 times and no one will answer the door. I don't know how to turn off the lights properly because then it takes it off the timer that they're already set. So I can't, anyway. What am I going to be next year, Willie? I love you for watching the Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. I'll never share. She's the coolest woman. Can we show my favorite shot of Judy?
Oh, the lingerie?
Excuse me. Yeah! Now look at here, Drake. I look at a fluke as being something that just happened. A fluke. Because I said to some of the younger people around here, you know, I like to surround myself by people my own age, people older, but people younger. I like an array of people to be my constituency to ask particular questions. So I was asking the young ones around here, what do you think a fluke is? Because I know what I grew up on, a fluke band. And they said, oh, a bad thing. It's, you know, a bad thing. I said, is this already out here in the streets and I'm missing out on a movement? Grown, and then you're like, But I'm gonna tell you something. Megan the trainer is another one going through it, see? She's 25 now, but she was only 20 when she signed her first, Megan, this girl is sitting here being an international superstar, you know, with that $10,000 signing bonus been gone. It was a 60-40 split. They get 60% of what she makes and she gets 40%. But her part of the 40%, she had to pay hair, makeup, wardrobe, a spreadsheet that says, no, you had to pay for this, that new Dior dress you wanted, yeah, you paid for that, and this. All those car service, I mean, you were in LA for 5 days and used a car service, had it waiting for you 24 hours. You also had security, 3 of them staying at your house. You had to have a house big enough for them. You paid for the house, you paid for the security, you paid for the car service. This is so disgusting. Between this story I'm telling you right now and when Corey Feldman comes out here, you better rethink your plan about this business. And come on back. Please welcome Corey Feldman.
It's a big deal.
I can't picture things going forward and speak
to talk
up.
about his abuse.
I'm divorced. That's easy. That's light work. You've been divorced 3 times. You makeup artist?
No, I'm a pre-med student.
Wait, hold on. All right, we're back. It's time for Celebrity Said. Did you like Corey?
Yeah.
Okay, so Celebrity Said what? Now, what's your name? Where are you from and what do you do?
How you doing, Wendy?
How you doing?
I'm a pre-med.
Okay, doctor. All right, this is Celebrity Said What? Now, I'm gonna do a quote, and then I'm gonna give you 3 choices, and you have to tell me who said it.
Okay.
All right. If you need more information about this show, otherwise known as a circus, it's all available at Wendy's Show first, only at wendyshow.com. We'll be right back. Everybody have a seat. I need my other people to stand out. Every co-host, everyone have a seat except for you 3. Okay, look, she's from Staten Island. He's from Atlanta. And he's from Jersey. Be one of my co-hosts. I love my people. Dress how you want and come to be entertained. The tickets are free. Go to wendyshow.com. We'll be back right back. And it's only Tuesday. Tomorrow, Jonathan Chebin is here, my food god. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye-bye. I'm doing okay. Let's get started. It's time for... Hey, come on. Anyhow, here's the real news. So he went on Instagram Live last night and talked about his parents. His grandfather, he called the D word ending with a K, that's a man's private part. This little disrespectful 13-year-old. And you know, that's that age though, we've all been 13. But what do you do with a kid at this point? You know, he called his father, I can't even say it, so I'll just say Jesus. ¿Cómo estás? Before I play you this, by the way, I'm sorry I'm distracted, I always am. Why is my Governor Murphy over in Jersey? Now, I feel so horrible, you know, because he's got the thing on his kidney and he's getting operated on today. But where's he getting the operation? Not in Jersey. He's getting it right here in New York. Governor Murphy, you're the governor. And I understand, from what I understand, Norman, you were explaining. Hi, Jersey. No, love, I'm a Cancer. And I'm from Jersey. No matter what happens, yeah, that's me. Back to Brittany. No, you all always try to test me to see if I'm gonna forget something. Damn, I forgot to say that part. Remember when I was telling you the other day I went shopping with 2 girlfriends? We went to the department store and I did say that I bought a negligee and you know, we had a nice time and we had lunch and it was like real nice. And then I said that I was told that we were followed by security. The part about that, this is probably the most important part because now it's gotten pickup and I'm just like, okay, let me explain this on Hot Topics. I can't even type this through the Instagram because I told you I gave it up for, like, you all figure out social media on your own around here. I'm not, no. Let me tell you something. We were in the store. I hadn't been in that particular department store in 20 years. The reason why is because, first of all, that was BS, before surgery, or something. No, actually, no, I had a little something done, but the point is, I'm always gonna be a big girl. They took me immediately to the big girl department, and I felt intense security around me in this store. And I said, not only don't I like this neighborhood, I don't like this store, I'm not going back there. I hadn't been back there in 20 years. My 2 girlfriends from out of town wanted to go there, and I'm like, oh, okay, all right. All right, I'll meet you there. You know, it was just in, out, done. We get to the store, totally different atmosphere. I felt no hot breath on my neck. Things that my friend Food God has. And he's coming up next. So, grab no snack. Eat with me through the TV and come on back. Our first guest is a regular. regular on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. He and Kim are besties. He's now one of the best and biggest food influencers in the world. This man can tell you where to eat if you're going to Venezuela, or if you're going to Venice Beach, or if you're gonna be over in Jersey. Please welcome my friend, Food God.
I did send you to the best people.
Not just own, but you still do it. That cheese right there, no, it's not hard. He pulled it apart like gum, like eh. And they had the anchovies.
Yeah, that was good. I know, and you've been talking about this guy for a minute now. Anyway, this place is in Brooklyn.
He's married.
Huh?
Yeah.
You're still talking about him?
Well, you brought him up. I know.
Not this time. I saw you on a show a couple weeks ago. You were talking about him.
How dare you? They're gonna stop, Jesus. I see you. All right, we're back. Everybody have a seat except for you.
Hello, darling.
Yes, no, I love the whole thing.
Oh, thank you, monochromatic.
Yes.
Hi, how are you? I'm Bria from Dallas, Texas. How you doing?
So everybody can stare at you, right down to your clear, beautiful heels.
Break them in, wear them good.
What do you do, Bria?
I'm a nurse.
Okay. All right, well, look, we're gonna do What the Fleek. Gotcha. I'm gonna show you a picture from a movie, and all you have to do is tell me the movie.
Okay.
Now, nurses work hard, so you don't have a whole lot of time.
Right, we work
to watch
fast,
movies.
too.
Okay, well, dinner for two at the Brooklyn Trap House. I think it's supposed to be Trap House. Why does it say Trap? Yeah. Look here. It says Trap there. The Trap. No, it's Brooklyn Chop House.
It's cool.
We'll be right back. She's an Army brat because she says she grew up everywhere. She's from, I forgot what you said. She's from Atlanta, Long Island, sorry, and they're from Germany. Tickets are free, wendyshow.com. I'll see you when you get here. I'm doing all right. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Well, you know what the weird part about this show, when you get your tickets, you're gonna find like you'll come with a friend of yours or something like that, but one of you will sit one place and one will sit the other because we believe in making friends here. So we force you to become friendly with the people around you and not to just sit and chit chat with the people that you came with, because otherwise that makes for like, you know, at first you say, oh, because he says we got 20 years in, so it should be easy sex and easy time, easy hugging and easy smushing. But then you have to think back. This is the same man who was the captain of devising the master plan. Got his wife put in jail. Now she's no dumbbell. She knew what was going on. You understand karatas. Anyway, during this time, Joe is doing funny business and Teresa's going along with it, and then Teresa's mom passes away shortly after she got out of prison. She wasn't there to nurse her mom back to health or at least coddle her mom when she goes to the crossroads. You know, hell, no, not only are we not sleeping in the same bed, F the 20 years, okay? You're foul. You're not even sleeping in this house. 2 children, a hefty divorce, and making it on her own. There's a whole lot of stress going on. And Jen, you always look great with that natural hair top knot. Attention, Wendy staff. Today we must pay homage to the legendary Deb Miller, my director. Deb, how you doing?
How you doing?
Deb tells each one of these cameramen and women exactly how to swing these cameras. She's been with me since the first day of the 6-week sneak peek. Her father invented That Girl. She got her start on Love Connection. Okay. And even though she's from Hollywood royalty, but she started from the bottom. And now, sorry, Deb, now you're here. They're like two peas in a pod. They eat lunch together, they like, you know, and ironically, they're born on the same birth date.
And I think the same year.
The same year, too. Yeah, they're both.
Yes. They're exactly the same age.
Exactly the same
Crazy.
age.
Uh-huh.
So, and they've both been with me exactly as long. Dean writes me civilized cards that always make me cry. All I'm saying is that back in August, over 20 women accused Placido Domingo of inappropriate sexual behavior since the 80s, honey. Now I didn't say he's moving actual garbage. He could be the guy outside your window. Like, have you ever been in your building and had the window washers and they're on that bench and all of a sudden you wake up and they're right there looking at you? We've got more great show for you, everybody. Up next, from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Eva Marcille is here. So grab a snack and come on back. Welcome back. It is still Black History Month. Today we're honoring the love. Rest in peace, Gwen. We do remember you. And now it's time to Ask Wendy. Come on. Oh, come on. How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing well. What's your name? Where you from? What do you do?
My name.
I would say butt out, but this is where you need to butt in. Like, let him know, look, because nothing says that anything is going to jump off with he and his ex, just that he's provoked enough to want to meet her. So you let him know what you saw, and you let him know he better be not acting funny. And if he is, then he needs to break up with your friend of 10 years immediately. You know, Melissa, damn it, man.
He wants to propose.
How long have they been together?
Over 6 years.
Do they have kids?
No, thank God.
Do they live together?
No.
Talk to your brother right after this show.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Oh, gosh. Oh, my God. Get down with the genie.
Hi, Wendy. How you doing? My name is Kendrick Miles. I'm originally... So I have this friend of a couple years who... Why
am I involved? There are levels to the game. Sure. They're the friends you rely on and the friends who you know are just straight mark busters. Yes. Like they're good for a fast food drive-through or something like that. Our presentation. Say hello to my co-host, staffer, studio audience. And of course, the beautiful people at home, my virtual audience. How you doing? I'm doing okay. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Please welcome Sweetie. Personalize your Birkin bags on that. Like I saw some with the. I mean, how does it feel like you're an overnight sensation and you're bigger than most, men or women?
You know,
a 2-year school, and then you went to USC. Am I correct?
No, I went to San Diego State University.
Them. How has your family supported your rap career after complaining because you spent 8 years in good schools? And their money.
You know,
let's talk about ICE University.
Yes, let's talk about it.
Go ahead. I'm not going.
My bad, girl.
Go ahead.
My bad, girl. Let me. My bad, girl. Okay, so ICE University.
I like Sweetie, didn't you? Yeah. Anyway, I'm here to show us gift ideas for everyone is our friend Val. If you can get this.
It's just like her real diamond.
Look, do you see this necklace?
Guess what? It's plated with 18-karat gold. All the pieces that you see here, they're highly...
Very lightweight. I can even wear them in my week hold. For yourself, there are a lot of women who are into gaming.
Yes.
But we just don't get acknowledged.
Okay, well...
Welcome back. It's time for Ask Wendy. Now, Jamie is from... Ow. Ooh, I put my warmers in the microwave. Ooh, when you sit on them, it gives you, warm thigh. Now I'm putting them in my jeans, warm booty. I like them down in my lower spine. Anyway, from Mexico, Jamie. Jamie, hi, how you doing?
How you doing, Wendy?
Good, Jamie, how can I help you? Thank you for watching our show. Say hello to my co-host, Stanford studio audience. Virtual audience cannot be ignored. How you doing? I'm doing okay. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Yes, and it buzzes and the lights go up and down. I used it all weekend. We've got a lot of great deals from our friends at Rue La La. So make sure that you're watching the whole show and you don't miss out, okay? And we've got more great show for you today, everybody. Up next, the Inside Scoop on the weekend, slamming the Grammys. So grab a snack and... It's time for the Inside Scoop, and here with the dish is our entertainment journalist friend, Sharon Carpenter. A fan page or something like that?
Yeah, so that was the next story.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
We'll get to that, the Kevin Hart story, yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be a juicy one as well. So the Recording Academy, the interim president and CEO, Harvey Mason Jr.
Music with R&B people and rapper people.
Exactly.
But Justin, no
Quavo's
matter
on the new
what, you'll
album.
always be 14 to us, you know?
Chat as well.
Okay.
Kevin wasn't ready for this. So the women were going in on him to the point where some of them were being a little rude, I have to admit. The men, on the other hand, were basically defending everything that was coming out of Kevin's mouth. And it got to the point where it almost erupted into an all-out gender war. Like, it was bad. It was messy.
Well,
yeah.
your father's supposed to be the first man in your life who says everything good about you.
Yeah.
And that's what you're supposed to be cleaning up your past indiscretions, Kevin, from. And now you put your foot in it all over again.
Yeah. There's two different styles, tons of different colors to choose from on $20, but we are getting 72% off, so as low as $39.99. And there's different
zips on my hand, it's gonna zip on yours. Now, what colors do these come in?
There's a bunch of different colors online. There's just $70.99. This is a great gift. I would grab these for a great deal.
This is a good product, and you know what? I would get the white if I were you, just because then you can see them in your dark bag, like, you know, inside the bag looking around.
That's
Where's my beats?
Okay, skincare.
Welcome back. Melissa Garcia is telling us all about the great deals at Rue La La.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, the boots, the dress. I love a baby doll. I love the thigh in between. That's how you wear a thigh high, as my mother would say. All right, thank you, Katricia. We're gonna send you this limited edition, how you doing, light up face mask. Wear it in good health. We'll be right back. Ryan, we'll be right back. Tomorrow, the very funny Billy Gardell. He's Mike on Mike and Molly. I watch that all the time. Plus, we're gonna learn more about steaks from the Food Network's Anne Burrell. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye-bye. Presentation. Say hello to my co-host, my studio audience, Stanford. And of course, my virtual audience at home. How you doing? I'm doing okay. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Attention to all of my bosses. I am wearing very long shorts underneath. It's just that in the name of my mother, because my mother, she's like, Wendy, you got them, they're long, you show them. Yeah. She also talked me into picking out this outfit today. She's also died. Yeah. My mom passed away many weeks ago. You know how during Corona, during the world topsy-turvy, people starving, people out of jobs, just everybody's life is something new? Well, and you know how you lose track of the day and date and the time? All I know was that it was a long time ago. And me and the five of us, mom, dad, my siblings and me, the five of us, because she'll always be here. She's squawking at me right now. She's pissed because I requested confetti cannon because that's what she wanted. Anyway, my mom and I, our relationship became closer and closer once I went away to college, could escape, Jersey. And it became closer and closer and closer to the point where, first of all, she passed away beautiful and peacefully. Okay? They all look good. And Kenya had the biggest excuse because she just had a baby, but they all look good. So then apparently Mike wanted Cynthia to reconsider having a big wedding. So the conversation started while they were driving, just the two of them in the car. Well, I did change the channel and I saw that part. I saw that part. And then the conversation ended, kind of escalated.
It did.
When Mike and Cynthia got back home. Take a look. There is more Dr. Dre divorce drama. Oh, wait, hold on. I wouldn't bring it to you if it wasn't interesting and brand new. So grab a snack and come on back. Okay, it is time for the Inside Scoop, and here with the dish is our journalist friend, one of my favorites, Devin Simone. Hi. Now, this Dr. Dre story is hella corny to most people. I know you're tired of us talking about the same thing.
Right.
But there is a morsel that takes it to a whole nother...
Yes.
Go.
There is some new tea, Wendy. Okay, so Dr. Dre, Nicole, that security said her name wasn't on the list.
Nicole is Dr. Dre's brand new wife of like 2 years or something?
At the time then, but now it's 24. I mean, well, at the time they had been together for a few years. Now
the wife that he's divorcing now has accused the present wife of being the mistress, allegedly during the marriage?
No. So the wife, we don't know much about his new relationship. She's holding
the daughter.
The daughter did for odd jobs. She's in nursing school, but she is saying that she's saying she doesn't want money from him, and that's not why she's coming out, but she's also saying she's been on public assistance. I'm curious if you think it really is likely Nicole's fault, or if Dre should be held accountable because it's his kids and he's a grown-ass man.
I think Dre should be 100% held accountable. This Nicole person has nothing to do with it.
Right.
Because if Dre wants a relationship, including having Nicole at the house, morning, noon, night, live in an outhouse, live in a piece of property on the property, Dre's paying everybody's bills. So the buck stops with him. By the way, I saw a really good picture. We showed it during our Hot Topics morning meeting of Dre with all gray hair. And it looks really good if he would just... pull some... Do we have that picture, Nortman? No? Well, then, I'll just describe it to you. It was all gray hair, except it was pushed back in the front, But if he got a little plugation of the situation...
Not a plugation.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
She looks just like him, too.
Cell phone number. She said when she was a kid, she'd have to go through, security and go to the studio to even try and get in contact with him.
Well, while we love Dr. Dre music, I, being a student of hip-hop from way back in the day, know that Dre does have some evil ways. So none of this surprises me. Now, let's talk about Casanova.
All right. We'll talk about rapper Casanova. So Casanova, he is involved in a huge FBI sting. So he's 34. He's signed to Jay-Z's Rock Nation. All right. So seemingly prominent. The crack.
All right. Well, you know what? He's going to do at least 7 of those 15. Good luck, Casanova. Good luck, Dr. Dre. Thank you, Devin Simone, for being here and making this show that nasty, horrible show it is. Hey, Trendy at Wendy is next. Don't go. And about those dates, I had 2 of them. I realized I didn't answer you about the dates, okay? The first one bought his wife. And I'm like, I don't have time to make friends, you know. I'm in to either win or not. And there was nothing that, anyway, so I'm like, okay, bye. And also, he had ways about him that maybe his wife doesn't know. But you know I know. And I just didn't want to be bothered. 5 minutes later, I leave. I go on my second date. The second date, real nice guy, but not my type. But we could be friends. I didn't give him the home number. He didn't come over. But we could be friends. You know what I mean? So, in conclusion, I didn't get any action over the weekend. All right, it's time for Ask Wendy. Eva is in Staten. So, we've got a very fashionable audience, but it's time to reveal our eye candy of the day. Claudette is from Philly. Take a look. Oh, thank you, Claudette. We're sending you our special limited edition, how you doing? Light up face mask, and we'll be right back. Another thing about my mother, she realizes that her handsome husband is now available. She said she will haunt you all the way the rest of your life. Second of all, it gets cold in here, so I gave her seat heaters. Love you for watching. Thank you. Staffers, my studio audience, and the virtual audience. We love them. How you doing? I'm ready to go. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topic. Of New York City. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Wendy, and in 1994, she got full body liposuction, breast implants, went back to more liposuction, did the damn. Long before all these other girls, trap queens and whatever they are today, talk about being proud because they got liposuction. There was a girl named Wendy who was vilified, hung, suspended without pay. Wendy, you can't talk about that. Finally, I had my lipo lunch at the Motown Cafe where I could talk to the girls about and show them my scars or lack thereof, introduce them to my surgeon. Not that they had to use that surgeon, but he was there to tell them, you know, you've got to, you know, surgeon shop, not doctor shop. You don't want your boobs done by a dentist. By tape, that's not supposed to be. Willie, you know what I need during commercial break. Just tape me all the way in. You know I'm off on Friday, so I'm sitting at home in my bed, watching and laughing along with us. Friends. Anyway, go to wendyshow.com. Back to Cynthia. So, if I were Cynthia, I would want this money back. If I were Mike, I would hate that her ex-husband has this hanging over her head, and this is why she has a headache in the morning and maybe an attitude fixing dinner, and, you know, just an attitude, like he owes her money. If I were Mike, I would help her get this money. I would encourage her. I'd push her along to sue him for this money. But if I were Peter, I wouldn't pay it. And I'll tell you why. He went along with being on the Housewives show. All the husbands of the housewives, they all are pegged for being no good. Peter, you knew what you were signing up for. You know, but you were good to Noel. And you were good for Cynthia's plot line because basically without you and the men plot line, she doesn't have a plot line. There's no reason to keep Cynthia on the show. She's just a nice woman struggling to stay on Bravo. don't take that bad, Cynthia. We've talked about this, you know? But if I were Peter, I wouldn't give him this money. And if I were Cynthia and Mike, Hi.
Hello, Wendy.
Say hello to Devin Simone. You know, she's our stories that I would like to tell, but I just need you to just break it down without my laughter. I'll try my best.
Okay, I'll try and keep it serious, Wendy. I can't promise anything. So Summer Walker.
And who's that again?
Summer Walker. So she's known for her hit album Over It. She was big last year. She's a really great soulful singer, and she co-produced a lot of her album with London on the Track. So London on the Track is a famous producer, and this story is about them. They've been in an on-again, off-again relationship. She just seemingly correctly, but.
How'd she spell it? M-A-R-E?
M-A-R-R-Y.
Oh.
But she's not getting married, clearly. Yeah.
So, didn't she just get an award or something like that for her music?
I believe she did just get, I mean, her music is, she's a very talented.
She got a Soul Train award.
Soul Train award. She's a very talented artist, like very, very talented artist. And we love her music, but she's also in her feelings a lot. So she's on the Instagram, she's a normal Insta, and then she has like a troll account, and she gets into arguments with people a lot, and she's gotten into it with the baby mothers. And so, like I mentioned, this will be the third child. And in
allegedly.
Allegedly.
There could be more.
Because there could be more, and there actually is a paternity. There's a whole
priorities.
There's a whole mess going on. The other baby mother, yes.
I'm a little confused. Is this the same guy that it has a baby with the Merriweather?
No,
okay.
No. This one doesn't have a baby with Merriweather, but he did just produce Ariana's new hit, Positions. The new song. So he's talented. He's done a lot of great hits. He's really talented.
Look what his hat says. How dare you?
Right, daddy. His other baby mother, whose name is R, again, he hasn't seen some of his kids allegedly in about a year, so how they are his priority, one only knows.
Well, I must tell you, Devin, drama is our priority. Thank you so much for being here. We got more great show for you, everybody. Up next, Mario Lopez and his dimples are here. So, Greg, welcome back to our show, Mario Lopez.
Hey, Wendy, how you doing?
Hello, beautiful.
What? So great to see my shoes?
Yeah,
okay.
shoe cam. On the set, or are you at your house? Why do you have your shoes? They're tied up. You look overdressed from the ankle down. Like, I noticed she popped in, but she's talked about not being so well in a Britney Spears type of way. How did you guys handle that on the show? And why wasn't she in there more? Because Lisa Turtle was big on the show.
I love me some Lisa Turtle, and I love that anxiety.
You are in such great, you all tell the same stories. It's just from a different perspective of the host and who you chuck it to. Like, to me, you and your Access Hollywood, everybody airs weekdays, and Saved by the Bell is streaming on Peacock, but it streams on regular TV because I've seen it, so I don't know what's going on. Celebrity Fan Out is next. By the way, these are on our website right now, wendyshow.com. These are the new masks, and what I love about these is that they hide who you really have become. Flex. And what I love about them also is that they're adjustable for adult ears or children ears. There's a toggle here. So go to wendyshow.com and get your mask before Flex buys them all. Now it's time for Ask Wendy. Veronica's in. Everything you want to know about the Wendy Show, everything you love about the show, the reason that you watch. Wendy! Welcome to Monday. Say hello to my co-hosts, my studio audience, and my staffers, and also my virtual audience from home. Happy Columbus Day. How you doing? I'm doing okay. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. cashmere over a thigh. Why not? You know, on Friday, after the spectacular show that we did featuring Joe was so good. I just love it. And then we had the presentation with Preston on the table with all that good stuff. And we just laughed and had a good time. When I got in the car to go home, I said, I'm not going out for the rest of the weekend. I have no place to be until Monday at 10. Arthur Avenue, and I bought the red sauce. Then I came down a little bit lower and I stopped at 100, Famous Fish. Oh, please. This is some of what I bought. Okay. There's the fish. The hot sauce is already on it. How dare you criticize how I take pictures? I've got a buffet in my fridge. So let's hurry up. Once in a while. Just saying. You know, cameras will ruin a marriage. And I feel like this marriage will only last for, at the most, 3 years because they're gonna have Bravo all involved. He is, yeah. Really good-looking man, really smart, you know, a silver fox. Just saying. So George Michael's ex is suing his family. I'm very, very upset about this story. It involves a man named Kenny Goss. All right, here's Kenny with George. They dated, not married, dated for 13 years though. They're invested, they were invested. Welcome back, it's time for the Inside Scoop, and here with the dish is the senior correspondent at Variety, Elizabeth Wagmeister.
To see you and your whole team back safely.
Yeah.
It's great to see you all back.
Thank you.
We missed you.
I don't mind this.
We missed you.
I mean, we get tested.
Right.
They tested you before you came in?
They did. It's all safe.
Let's talk about Cardi B.
There's a lot to talk about with Cardi B. So first of all, happy birthday to Cardi B. So Cardi, again, she was partying it up in Vegas. Now, here's the big story though. Her and Offset were back together. And this is the first time that we've seen them back together since she announced last month that she is divorcing him.
Now, last month was only a few days ago.
Exactly. It was a hot second ago. So when Cardi did announce her divorce, she looks cute.
She looks really cute.
She looks cute. So there's a lot of them. They're partying it up. She was seen jumping on Offset, bumping and grinding. Okay. And Offset, he made sure, see, there's the custom embroidery, everything there. Then you asked the question, were they kissing? They were. They shared a kiss. And after this, all of Cardi's friends were chanting Black Love and saying, take him back, take him back, take him back. Wendy, what do you think about this? I
don't
tell.
care.
You don't care?
I don't care.
Okay. Well, what you might care about is I said that she was partying Saturday. Well, if you check her Instagram, it's Monday morning now. There she is in Vegas, Monday morning, still going.
I don't mind. I mean, you know, good for her, whatever she wants. She still will always be more famous than him.
Yes.
You know, and she's still the mother of his child, one of many.
And I just hope they were safe in Vegas. And, you know, serious, when Chris Harrison left to drop off his son at college, he was not exempt from the quarantine, and he had to sit out a few episodes. And the former Bachelorette, JoJo Fletcher, came in. She came in. Wendy's like, I literally don't care about this at all, at all.
But keep telling the story, though.
Okay, do you care about the drama more than the production?
No, just keep talking, Wagmeister.
Okay. So there's a lot of drama this season.
Okay, this is going to be a really good one. Trendy at Wendy is right now. Well, please welcome back to the show our friend Mako.
By the way, all these deals here are from our friends over at Rue La La, but this is the True and Tidy STM 500 heavy duty steam up.
So does it bend all the way down so you can get under the couch?
Oh, that's what I love about it. That's
is learned,
isn't it? Okay. Well, we're washing our hands so much more often, so it's nice to have this. You can choose from 5 glam styles that are available. Oh yes. Feeling it. See, yes. All right, Wendy asked $1 million question. It's not going to cost.
here we go. It's time for Ask Wendy. So Sarah, we have a special eye candy next. Don't go far. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We here at Wendy always like to celebrate the survivors and always remember the ones that we've lost. Today's eye candy is Micah, and she's from Los Angeles. Take a look. Congratulations, Micah, and thank you for sharing with us. We're gonna send you this special, how you doing, light up face mask and a $200 gift card. Thank you again, Micah, and we'll be right back. And there's more. Everything else that you want to know about The Wendy Show is available at wendyshow.com. Oh, and if you want to be part of our virtual audience, you can get your ticket. I guess you wouldn't get a ticket, but just do something. Sign up at wendyshow.com. The virtuals are fun. And we'll be right back. Say hello to my co-host and my virtual co-host. How you doing? Oh, I'm full. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Come on.
o'clock in the morning.
His feelings.
Well, it's the...
So, our next guest is an Emmy Award-winning comedian. Her new book is called Yes, I Can Say That. Please welcome to our show again, Judy Gold. The world is so small. So my staffer co-host right here, get on that. Right, point her out. Doesn't have the virus, we all get tested every day. But no, that's so, Henry, it's time for Ask Wendy. Now, Michelle is in New Jersey and she needs, thank you, Dr. Bridget, and we're sending you our special edition. How you doing today? Also, my co-host right here, my staffers, and my co-host on virtual. Now, tomorrow is gonna be a big day. First of all, it's Friday. But second of all, Juicy Joe Giudice pipes in from Italy, and we're gonna talk about everything. Plus, I got you covered with the hot topics. Mask up, don't forget to laugh. I love you for watching. See you next time on Wendy. My studio audience, and of course, my virtual audience. How you doing? Little by little, it gets better, right? Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Welcome back. It's time for the Inside Scoop, and here with the dish is our entertainment journalist friend, Devin Simone.
And Wendy.
So this Phil Collins story.
Right, and we talked about this just a few weeks ago,
yes,
right?
But there's more.
There is more,
okay.
An update just as recent as Friday. So Phil Collins, at the time, she got $47 million, which was the largest divorce settlement in Britain's history at the time. They could be together. And just this past summer, they broke up when she told Phil that she was going on a business trip but snuck off to Vegas and married some random 31-year-old dude named Thomas.
We know nothing about Thomas?
We know nothing about Thomas.
He's wearing a musical note.
Yes, we know that. That fashion isn't his thing. But other than that, we don't know much about Thomas. We do know, though, that Orianne and Thomas then moved into that $40 million mansion.
Squatting in my home?
Yes.
That I bought for us?
Yes, although Orianne is claiming that Phil promised her 50%. She said, unless you renegotiate our 2008 divorce settlement, I will release some, I'm not moving, and I will release some embarrassing information about you.
What can you release about Phil Collins that would be embarrassing? I mean, we know that he's had a sordid past. He was doing music at a time when everybody had a sordid past.
Right. Well, she's not talking about his past. She is saying that he is some bunk. She is saying that he doesn't brush his teeth. He hasn't showered in months, that he's withdrawn, that he was incapable of having sex with her, and that she had no choice but to remove herself from him. What that has to do with staying in the house, I don't know.
But
especially in a house like that, go in your half.
She filed it in court papers. That is what she is saying.
So what is Phil saying?
So Phil is saying these injury on her neck, actually. So it started that she had like an injury from some martial arts exhibit in Paris. Right. So she has a spinal injury.
She's a pretty woman.
She's a pretty woman.
But that's not natural.
That's not. She was always beautiful too. Like, she was always beautiful.
Yeah.
And so she's saying she can't leave the house though because there's special equipment at. She also says that there's a physical therapy practice nearby that she goes to 6 times a week.
Got him.
So her Instagram, however, says something else.
What does it say?
So her Instagram says that she goes hiking and kayaking in Switzerland. Okay. She's been gone for a lot of times, even during COVID, for months at a time from the house, so she doesn't need her therapy that bad.
Okay, here's my remedy. These people are too old and too wealthy to be going through this where we know about it, Devin Simone, and we're talking to you about it. They need to reach a settlement, and the settlement should be, I don't know what happened to your $47 million. I think that you're not telling the truth about that. Regarding you marrying that random man, you need to take your random man and move to another place nearby where you can still go to the rehab and take care of your back and everything else, and you need to leave Phil alone in his big house by himself. Like, this is so rich people's problems. Ugh.
Yeah. So Tyga's saying it's not true. His lawyer says they have a statement from the property manager saying that Tyga paid rent on time and that he took care of the property. They're saying that this is just to keep the security deposit, but
rented you this home for a year. It's their fault because they should have looked at your rap sheet, and I don't care whether you've settled with the people in the past or not. You are a known person for having to have your arm twisted to pay your bills. It's the person who rented him the home.
Right.
It's your fault.
Right.
That's all.
Completely agree. And also, why are you renting?
It is time for Trendy at Wendy. Please welcome our friend, Melissa Garcia.
They're 100% UV protectant. Yes, you always model sunglasses. Perfect.
The side with the big F. Look, look.
Really, really fun. Beautiful. So you can't go wrong with these.
Shout out and love to our New York Giants. Congratulations. And a special shout out to Daniel Jones. You're cute. That's all. Very good for you. All right, anyway, it's time for Ask Wendy. Shonda. My studio audience, and of course my virtual audience. How you doing? It gets better every day. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Come on. I spread it all out. As a matter of fact, I had so much food that I actually had black-eyed peas and collard greens for breakfast this morning. Ooh. Okay, Mel B is facing bankruptcy. And I like Mel B a whole lot, but she was ordered to pay. Now, listen to what I'm telling you, because I believe that this is mostly Mel B's fault. Poor planning makes for situations that she's going through like this. I'm sorry, Mel. She was ordered to pay $500,000 to her ex-husband, Stefan Belafonte, who's not even a real Belafonte, which, you know, after she got heartbroken, according to her, by Eddie Murphy, Stefan was the next man who came along and said that he was a Belafonte, and she didn't Google schmoogle him. You could have found that out right away. Anyway, all right, so it's $400,000 for spousal support in the rears and $100,000 for lawyer's fees, his lawyer's fees for fighting her in court. Well, if women want to play a man's game, then women gotta pay. Trust me, I know. Speaking of fixing and lifing. By the way, I did not see Potomac last night, but I heard I didn't miss anything. I was so tired at 8 o'clock on account of the heavy food, the candied yams, you know. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner all weekend long. Anyway, around 8 o'clock, I was like, oh gosh, I'm not gonna make it till 9 o'clock. I have to watch Potomac. I have to watch Potomac. I'm invested. Around 8:15, 8:30-ish, I get a phone call from Lunel. And, and Lunel, I was like, Lunel, you're just in time because I have to watch something at 9 o'clock. I said, by the way, I've seen all the different commercials on every single network about you being on Ayanla this coming weekend. They're calling it the premiere. And so she said, yeah, girl. What you want to know? And so I said, well, I just want to know, first of all, I don't like to say. Up next, Justin Bieber's pastor was fired for a cheating scandal. So grab a snack and come on back. Welcome back. It's time for the Inside Scoop, and here with the dish is the senior correspondent of Variety magazine. Say hello to our old friend, Elizabeth Wagman. Right?
Oh my God, we did not plan this. I swear, we did not plan that.
Okay, big story.
Big, huge story. Okay, so you know all about Justin Bieber. He found religion a few years ago. Of course, he had been acting.
Now, at one point, when he was trying to find himself, he actually lived with the pastor.
He did, yes. So Justin Bieber lived with the pastor and his family for a full month.
3 kids and a wife.
Yes, so he lived with them. Carl went to baptize Bieber. He's a mentor to him. He's much more than just his pastor. They were very, very close. So last week, Hillsong Church announced that they were firing Carl. And this is what they said. They were firing him over, quote, leadership issues, breaches of trust, and moral failures. The church did not come forward and say what it was, but Carl...
I was dying to know what it was.
Right.
And I had no idea this.
So, Carl came clean, and he posted a picture of his family, as you said, his wife of 17 years and their 3 children. Her name is Laura.
Do you understand the kids are old enough to see their father he shamed himself?
Yes. So he posted on Instagram, he came clean. He said he had been cheating on his wife and that he failed to live up to the standards of the church. So I'm going to read you part of his caption, Wendy, okay? This is what Carl wrote.
With a woman.
It was not just physical. She said they were in love. Oh. So she says they met in May. Long time ago, Wendy, okay? And she says that when he met her, he said God told her that there was something special about her. The last time they saw each other was last week, according to this woman. Now, by the way, Carl has not responded to this yet, but this is her side of the story.
And they also had goodbye sex?
Yes, that's
according to her.
According to her. And she says that the wife found photos and messages between them.
Because they would write to each other like books and books of messages. They would text each other like all this romantical stuff. And the wife, he left his phone laying around, I guess with no lock on it.
Well, it was connected to his work computer at the church.
Damn!
When will they learn, Wendy? When will they learn?
And so the wife goes to the computer.
And according to the
minding her own business.
Finds this. And then according to the mistress, he comes over to say goodbye. And that's when she says they were intimate one last time. So it sounds like a situation of maybe he fessed up because he was caught, not because he did it.
Gee, you think?
Right. Just saying. Saying the obvious.
What else you got, Wags?
I have another big scandal.
Okay.
And you know, I love The Bachelorette.
I don't.
I know you don't.
But I'm in this. They've got me captivated. This Dale and what's her name?
And Claire. Okay, so we spoke about this last time. You told me you don't care. We know you don't like The Bachelorette, but Claire. Okay. So that's Dale, okay, and Claire. They are now engaged because Claire left The Bachelorette after just a few weeks of shooting mid-season because she fell in love with Dale. She only had eyes for him. And it really wasn't fair to the other guys. If you watch the show, she literally was only wanting to be with Dale. They were making out all the time. Very dramatic, but in a completely different way, because Claire only had eyes for one man, where Tasia, I'm told, falls in love with multiple men. So it's going to be dramatic.
I can't stand that you've got me sucked in.
I feel like you're hooked, Wendy.
Thank you.
You're hooked now.
Elizabeth Wagmeister. Trendy at Wendy is next. Don't go far. Now, it's time for Trendy at Wendy. Please welcome our friend Melissa Garcia. 9 cents.
For that much, it's worth it.
I'm gonna use it for my face, but I'm also gonna use it for my hands. I feel like my hands are turning back the hands of time. Yeah. Yes. Anyway, it's time for Ask Wendy. Welcome back. Millie. It's time to reveal today's eye candy of the day. It's Sarah. She's in New Jersey. Take a look. Yeah, Sarah. And we're sending you our special limited edition How You Doing light up mask. We'll be right back. You know, New York City, New York, we're slowly but surely coming alive again. A lot of people always ask me, who are these people in the audience? No, we can't have you come in here yet. I have no idea when that'll be. These are my Wendy staffers. We get tested every day, up the nose, down the throat, spit, spit, spit. We're all good. Then there's the virtual audience. You don't even have to come to be part of our virtual audience. Sign up. We'll be right back. I'm going home. I'm gonna finish the rest of my soul food leftovers. I have to. But right after that, I am juicing for the next 48 hours. I gotta let it out. I want to thank my co-host today. Boris Kojo comes tomorrow. Plus, fall's hottest coats. I love you for... Thank you for watching our show. Say hello to my co-host, my studio audience, the virtual audience at home. How you doing? You know, let's get started. It's time for hot. How you doing? So I'm really excited. I can't lie and tell you anything but I worked over 35 years for all of the attention that we've been getting. I say we, meaning like past coworkers, present coworkers, my dad, my mom, whoever loves it from my family. I work for all this and I'm gonna soak it in. 'Cause last. So, Sierra is here today. Sierra Payton plays Wendy Williams-Hunter. This was sent to me. Sierra, I'd been biting my tongue. I got it like a few days ago. This is her Christmas gift to me. And she's into stars and crystals and all the Om stuff. And this is the light that shined on my birthday in 1964. Wow. Yeah, this was shining over Asbury Park. Thank you, Sierra. You're so weird and talented. I love you. They're a beautiful white Bentley for Christmas.
Yeah.
He said, come on, chicken. So, all right, let's get on to K. Michelle. I'm very, very distracted as to whether I care. I love K. Michelle. You know, we follow her career. She comes here. I love K. Michelle. K. Michelle is getting her own show. They say it's not supposed to be a reality show. She posted, and I don't know whether you saw this. I did see this on my Googler. It's very long, but she's saying she's grateful for love and hip hop. By the way, she was on there for 6 seasons. She says, but she's no longer wanting to be a part of something that she's not passionate about. She has no desire to shoot with the castmates, and she wants bigger things in life than throwing drinks. Well, it doesn't mean she doesn't like the castmates. It just means that they're still there and there's fighting, which is the underbelly. I watch, so I don't even have to look to Norman. I would be correct. Anyway, we've got more great show for you, everybody. Up next, the stars of the Wendy Williams movie. Only Sierra first, and then we're gonna have Morocco second. Okay, so it's all about Sierra next. Grab a snack and come on. Please welcome Sierra Payton for this day.
I've been waiting for this day forever. My mom has been waiting for this day. She's always like, you're going to be on Wendy Williams. Every time I've done a commercial or been on, one episode of a TV show. And I'm like, and I'm just doing my thing and, auditioning and stuff. And I was like, heck yeah, why not? Let's get into those shoes. And so shout out to the Wendy watchers.
Sarah and I, the casting, yes, I had to do with, and, looking over the script and stuff like that. But I felt as though it was really important, because you're playing me, that I wanted to have your own personal cell number and she mine. What scenes do you shoot tomorrow? Do you need my input? Let's talk about how it helped or distracted you.
No, it was so helpful. Like I said on the phone with you, I just want to...
Oh, yes, you will. Thank you, Sierra. But wait a minute. Now I want you to stick around. You're going to have to share time with Kelvin, a.k.a. Morocco Omari is coming up next with Sierra. It's my DJ, Sus One. It's time to play What the Flick. Curtis is in Texas. It's only at wendyshow.com. We'll be right back. I'm still distracted by that Broham woman from the OC Housewives. Sean, you better get a backbone. I'm gonna Google this whole situation before I see Andy tonight. And Andy, I still don't want to talk about them. Anyway, I love my virtual audience. It's a whole lot of fun. You can even be a virtual regular like Shimon. Sign up by going to wendyshow.com. We'll be, damn it, man, Broham. We'll be right back. Peyton, Morocco, Amari, thank you so much. Watch them star in my documentary, in my movie, and then my documentary tomorrow night on Lifetime. Tyrone, have a wonderful weekend. I love you for watching Full Hot Topic Hour on Monday. See you next time on Wendy. Bye. Thanks for watching our show, and say hello to my co-host, my studio audience. How you doing? Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. As you know, if you follow the show enough, that my commute here consists of very, very aggressive music. So I was very, very upset to hear that Prodigy passed away, one half of the duo. He was only 42 years old, and he was performing in Vegas on Saturday nights. There's no cause of death yet, but he was battling sickle cell since birth, and I had an interesting relationship with Mobb Deep in terms of, hosting a lot of events. Never in a bad way, always a good way. Always a good way. As a matter of fact, part of the special guest of my show in July was supposed to be Mobb Deep. But oftentimes it doesn't happen like that. I watch a lot of Lifetime. I see what goes down. My thought is, because Kim is a very, very sweet woman, my thought is, even though the agency, because they say $45,000 spread out like that is a normal fee, but these are the West, and they have more money than that. My thought is, every time Kim goes to see her, which, by the way, Kim, that should be in the West Wing of your home. If I had a surrogate, I wouldn't even let her live in her house. I'd be drug testing her, urine testing her every single, you know what I mean? What would you do if you're in the restaurant and say you own the restaurant? And, hello? This is O.J. Simpson. I'm calling for a reservation. Now, do you disturb the dining room of your lovely restaurant because O.J.'s coming through? Or do you tell him, If you look online, you can see our menu. We'll have some takeout ready for you when you get here. You know, it's when you get older, I think older people always look at new music like it's something weird. The same way I said I can appreciate old school hip hop. I really don't much know or care what's going on right now. I mean, I listen, but you know, my era is my era, and I feel like maybe they're jealous of Bieber because they're married, they've got children, these three brothers, they've got children, and the only song we know from them is Ba. They're as adults, like grown men, they do like spot dates where they do that song. Like nobody wants to hear new handsome music. They're forced to do Ba. You know, and they didn't get endorsements that I know of back in the bop days. Things have become a lot different now where, you know, like this Bieber, you know, you might not like his music, Hanson, but he is turning the world on with more than just one song. Got more great show for you, everybody. We've got the hottest summer beauty must-haves. But up next, it's the author and transgender advocate, the lovely Janet Mock is here. So grab a snack and come on back. Our first guest is a New York Times bestselling author. She's also a transgender advocate. Her new memoir, look, it's time for Beauty at Wendy, and here to show us the summer's must-have good stuff that won't break the bank is our beauty friend, Jamie Krell.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Hi, Jamie.
Hi.
All right, let's get started with the good stuff.
Okay, I want to start out talking about power.
Oh my
Or
gosh,
at dinner,
you're right.
or just so you have precision and great application. These have a great plumping effect too. So
That's a steal.
Right?
Okay,
Okay, now we want to talk about,
Moisturizers.
especially in the summer when our hair can get dry and dehydrated.
hair
this
stuff.
is to make your hair moisturized, shiny, and silky. So this is from Hairfinity. This is something Nicki Minaj. And the next step is actually a Radiance facial peel. So that helps to exfoliate all the dead skin cells. And the last step is the Daily Glow Moisturizer, and that has a collagen boosting formula. It's proprietary. You could only find it in Quench. So these three products together in conjunction will give you that healthy, glowy, dewy, hydrated looking
what
skin.
about the towel?
I don't know. It wasn't here earlier. Maybe to cleanse with the towel.
Fingers?
Yeah.
Jamie, this stuff is so good. All right, nice presentation, Jamie.
Thank you.
For more information on these amazing discounts, for Wendy watchers only, you have to go to wendyshow.com. Okay, today, let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. I mean, so he's talking about his near-death experience at the Nevada brothel, you know, where he famously overdosed. Also, his obsession with drugs and alcohol, his affairs, his marriage to Chloe. He's going to talk about that. But I want more. I want more. I want you to talk to me about the family, the rest of the family. Like, how is Chris for real? How was, what's his name? Time ago. Anyway, so he wrote, Bachelor Party Weekend is officially underway. That's what he wrote. And then he showed this. He's promoting this vodka. And then he showed him promoting all his groomsmen's gifts with all the right, you know, plugs for the products and everything. What's wrong with that? Only 2 people in our morning meeting, me and one other person, thought that it was fine. Everybody else thought that it was corny and tacky and stuff. But that's not his wedding, that's his bachelor party. And I know she went to Amsterdam, and she didn't post anything with she and her girls. But so what? So what? This is the wave of the future. It's disgusting. I know it is disgusting, but if you're a celebrity and you've got millions of followers and somebody's offering you a hefty check to promote something that you actually use, not some crap, you know, that you actually use, why not? So, like, who goes to Netflix for competition shows? Like, if it was on regular TV, you know what I mean? I could see being there. Everybody but me was complaining about me and one other person was complaining about Cardi B being a judge. Like, who is she to be a judge? You got one album out, you haven't been around long enough, who are you judging? And I said, you know, well, first of all, lots of criticism too. Just take a look at Cardi clapping back. They want her. They want her. Besides, these shows are more about the judges than the contestants anyway, you know? I like Puffy and Khaled's show with Fergie and them, and Meghan Trainor. I like that a lot, but I can't tell you who won last season. I just know that I tune in for the fun. But it's on regular TV, you know? It's easy. Anyway, Rhythm and Flow, that's the name of the show. It's going to premiere in 2019. Next, the star of The Resident, Malcolm Jamal Warner, is here. So grab a snack and come on back. Ask Wendy. Everybody have a seat except for you. Come on. How you doing?
How you doing?
Fine. Fine, thank you. And how did he tell me about the passation?
Well, he in that marriage.
Are you married?
No.
If you tell her, be prepared for her to say that you're lying. Friendship, because the husband is going to say, "What are you talking about?" Knows you're the one.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Tonda.
Thank you.
Come on. How you doing?
How you doing? Hi,
Fine,
Wendy.
thank you. Come on out. What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm
I don't have real conversations with her. I don't. Listen, college is supposed to be a freeing time. Right. Our kids are supposed to fall down, get up, you know, do all the work that we've done for them for. Okay, we got time for another one. Hey. How you doing?
Niecy from BC. How you doing?
Hi, Niecy. Face your people. How you doing?
How are you? How
Fine,
you
thanks.
Doing? I've been dating.
With more Ask Wendy, come on over. What's your name? Where are you from? What do you do?
Hi, Wendy. I'm Brittany. How you doing?
Yeah. I mean, this could be a deal breaker. Yeah. Good luck.
Thanks.
Wow. Who's next? Come on over.
Hi, Wendy.
How you doing? What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Samantha.
We have time for another. Come on.
Hi, Wendy. How you doing?
Better now. How you doing?
I'm good. So my name is Joanne.
I mean, the point of hooking up is to see what you like and what you don't like.
Right, right. But I like.
Thank you for watching our show. Say hello to my co-host staffers, my studio audience. Say hello to my feathers. Hi, boys. And my virtual audience at home. How you doing? Doing okay. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Say it isn't so. Lammy, I'm happy for you, but no one's happy for me being happy for you. Why are we talking about you again, Lammy, I ask? Well, not me, they ask. Because Lammy has just signed to be part of Celebrity Boxing Match, which I call Celebrity Death Match. Because one swift punch in his delicate head. This all comes from TMZ Sports, by the way. See, Lammy could fight, although he but I like him as that smart friend. And Minka Kelly, I didn't think that they'd be into each other like this because she's been with some guys, but she's never been the keeper. And she has a type, light and black. Trevor, and Jesse Williams and Derek Jeter. Same person, I know, Marco. Trevor on it, if you know what I'm saying. 11,000 square feet, 12 bathrooms, 6 bedrooms. From a cable show, rich. But he probably has one of those multi-year deals. You know, they probably saw him at the cable network. They probably fell for his looks and his appeal, his mass appeal, before they even fell for his smarts. Once he delivered the smarts, and he did it consistently without even reading dopey writers' cue cards, and delivered his own brand of funny without reading dopey writers' jokes, they probably said, yep, sign him up. And put the salmon over there on the side, and put the capers on the, anyway. Back to Megan. Okay, sorry. Why would you have to put a slit on a feather skirt? And look, it goes all the way up to here. This is not me stretching it. This is, I'm thinking it's already enough, but look. Yeah. Slit cam, please. Oh. With no psoriasis.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I told you. You could show my shoes, that's okay. I got the lymphedema, but the psoriasis has been gone. Oh yeah, the lymphedema lives on. Graves' disease. Anyway, Megan presented for the gospel category, and so, but she thought she was wearing that to present in hip hop. You know, in other words, something youthful. So she dressed like Megan Good on the red carpet and to present. In the meantime, here's Lala Anthony over there. But Carmelo, while he is a good basketball player, the guys around here call him a journeyman. He's great. He's not like Croy. Our first guest is a fitness guru who always says it like she means it. That's why we love her. Welcome back to our show, Jillian Mike. Time for Ask Wendy. Chantel is in Atlanta.
Down inside, I don't want to lose him as a client.
Okay.
I don't want to lose him as a client. He's one of my biggest clients. I don't want to lose him.
Okay.
But deep down inside, I do not want to lead him on, and I don't want to mess up a happy home. I'm not going to do that. So what should I do, Wendy?
I think that you should continue to have him as a client. Continue to keep your kids happy, knowing that mom is a good Christian woman, and leave that married man's marriage alone. And I'm sure you were happy being on television with your tail. We'll be right back. Audience members, for whatever reason, go to wendyshow.com and sign up. We'll be right back. Said you was a gangster. Pop nothing. Monday, a full hour. Oops. It's cold. A full hour of juicy hot topics. I love you for watching today. Have a safe weekend. See you next time on Wendy. Bye. Thank you for watching our show. Say hello to my Say hello to my co-host, my studio audience. How you doing? I'll explain. Let's get started. It's time for hot. While we were eating dinner, people were riding bikes, even in the rain, riding bikes and roller skating by, and how you doing, and how you doing, and then he was how you doing back, and I how you doing back, and then as they're driving, walking by, and I mean a lot of Wendy watchers, they wouldn't stop, and so he goes, we're on a date. This is a first date. You know, can you please give us, like he was very kind, and I was kind, and we were kind and stunning. But it was so cold that we got the food to go, which I didn't mind because that kind of made Mother Nature cut the date short. You know, when you get to be a particular age, the man doesn't have to have as much as you, Pam. He just has to have his share, not want any more kids. This is her 6th marriage, so that looks wild and sloppy. One of her husbands she married twice. But at least she operates in her truth. She was married to Tommy Lee. She was married to Kid Rock. There was Rick Solomon. One Night in Paris, Rick Solomon. Twice. And then John Peters, right here. You know what I forgot to say? Shout out to New York. You know what I forgot to say to Rosanna and Lori, our local anchors in the morning? I was on their show to promote my docu and movie. Working, and I never say no because I like to work, and I really want people to watch, and this is, I blooded for this movie. So work, they're in my apartment. This is all before I come here and do the show, right? After we work in the apartment and Morel's there and everybody's quarantined and facial masking and nobody's eating and we're working, I tell them, all right, you all go back to the studio. They're like, where are you going? And Bernie's like, where are you going? I'll ride with you. I said, no, you won't ride with me. I need a moment alone and I'm going to the dry cleaners. You know I like my dry cleaners and I wanted to get some sundries next door at the sundry store. So the driver, right, drove up to the wrong dry cleaners. He's been there with me a million times. I'm upset with him because they're waiting for me because I've got a Big Tigger. I got to rush back here to talk to Big Tigger. The dry cleaner's doing all the wrong things. I'm upset. And I get out, I say, stop right here. I'm getting out of the car. I'll do it myself. And I had on slippers, good ones though, you know, slippers and a glamorous long fur with a train in the rain. And the hood was up. And I hear click, 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 click. The paparazzi man was out there. Okay, number one. And he's like, Wendy, 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 look this way, Wendy, Wendy, Wendy. I'm not in the mood. I just want to pick up a project that the cleaners, dry cleaners couldn't even alter. And then I hear, bzzz, window goes down, black, it was a gray van. A man is filming this whole thing. The paparazzi and the man weren't working together. The driver is still doing K-turns. And then I see an elderly gentleman, looks very handsome, more pepper than salt in the hair, with a newspaper in a bag. Wendy, Wendy, Wendy. He didn't look like the killer, but he was walking towards me. Wendy, I love you, Wendy. Wendy, I saw you on GMA. Wendy, I want to say. I'm like, sir, thank you very much, but I'm looking for my dry cleaners. He goes, Wendy, it's Ernie Anastas. It's time for the Hot Five. Welcome, Jeremy Parsons from People. It needs to have conservatorship. I don't think Britney as well. Now, is this a docu? Like, how many episodes?
It's a docuseries. This is part of he's not in it. I don't believe.
Is anybody from her family in it?
The close people, some of the close people to her family are in it. But you want to see exactly who's in it? I've got a little clip here as well.
Okay,
let's
go.
Do it. Fans are going to be blown away. And I just appreciate your bravery for bringing us into some very intimate parts of your life that fans are going to see.
I wasn't scared. I mean, it's my story. We have a clip, right?
We do have a clip. Yes, and we'll talk about it. But
Sus one was practically all the cursing. That is really me. Like, that is no makeup and you know, going like this in between. I was eating Doritos and caviar, and that was my real apartment.
Right.
I can't believe I did this.
Right. Wendy, yeah, and fans are going to be truly blown away. Even people that know a lot about you get a different look here. Was there anything you were nervous about revealing or talking about in that? I was just so curious as I watched.
Yeah, my cut in revealing. My cut of money.
Oh,
Lifetime.
Okay. Right.
Thank you. When does this air?
Oh, this airs Saturday at 8 on Lifetime. Documentary follows right behind at 10 o'clock. You guys don't want to miss it. Check it out.
Thank you.
Thank you, Wendy.
People, I have this already. Yeah, this works really well. I was saying I have this already. It looks very familiar. I have this one right here. Hi, here with the must-haves and the essentials for your winter.
But it does kill.
Oh, there's a wire I see.
The wire, that's right.
It's good, and you're getting oily in a good way.
And has $9.
Wow.
Isn't this great? You're gonna want to get this for multiple
This is really good. I'm really focusing on this for Valentine's Day, though. Don't be a dope. Real diamonds for $49. Everything you want to know about The Wendy Show is available at wendyshow.com. We'll be right back. You want to join the fun? Be a part of our virtual audience. Why not? Go to wendyshow.com and sign up. We'll be back. Tomorrow, the stars of my Lifetime movie, Sierra Payton and Morocco Omari, they will be here. We're going to roll them in, you know, on the virtual. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye-bye. Better. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. First time on Wendy, give it up for Gina Yashere. You know, you never know what you're gonna find in New York, and you know it's Restaurant Week here in New York. We do it every year. And one of our big restaurants is our next guest. He's the owner of the famous...
Come stai?
I've seen you promote your restaurant over in Astoria, correct?
Yes, in Astoria, Queens. We've been there for 21 years.
And it was a snowstorm, and...
I decided to...
Going, and somebody opened a GoFundMe page, and now you're up and running-ish.
Yes, So...
Well, this restaurant's been in your family for generations. The name of the restaurant is?
Trattoria L'Incontro. Please. Trattoria.
Oh, Saccaria
Trattoria L'Incontro.
I could say Rocco.
Bella, that's what's important.
All right, I smell oxtails. How did you know I love them? On TV, don't let me distract you. Talk to our guests and your customers, and I will sample the food and be honest, as I usually am.
Okay.
Right, first.
So we're going to start with the burrata.
Vinegar right here.
That's balsamic vinegar.
Mm-hmm. But this is special. This is not...
This is a... What's that?
I don't like raw beef. What is this?
That's prosciutto.
Bacon?
It's not bacon, it's prosciutto.
I know what it is. Well, mine is.
No. This is an 18-month-old prosciutto. So now I'm seasoning the burrata.
I like the...
Buono, brava.
You are really good.
Yeah. È buono? Huh?
Buono.
Buono, okay. This is the plate.
Okay.
Wendy, fai bene, vai.
Or you
want to cook? You want to cook?
No.
Come on.
Days are over.
You'll be eating.
I saw you, and when I heard you say oxtails are big, they're a big trend. And I was like, my people have been eating oxtails.
Okay. I'm going to continue.
Slavery.
I'm going to continue. It's like I have a little secret ingredient I like to add to this here. And
they're stomping their feet and holding
no.
up. Welcome back. It's time for Mask Wendy. Now, Amber's in San Francisco. Everything that you want to know about this show, it's at Wendy. Of our virtual audience, go to wendyshow.com and sign up. It's a whole lot of fun here. It really is wendyshow.com. We'll be back. My studio audience, staffers, and the virtual audience at home. How you doing? I'm doing okay. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Okay. This is a sneak peek of my documentary, which they commented on afterwards. They had a copy of the movie and the documentary, or just the documentary or whatever, but we mostly focused on talking about the documentary. But here's my documentary without them talking about it. We'll talk. And we talked on my office phone, not the burner phone, because we're mature. And I'm not gonna tell you his name or exactly where he lives, but he lives close enough. And he enjoys, well, he told me the types of food he likes. And so I said, do you mind if I pick the place? And then, I told him that, then he can order what he wants. He doesn't have to be insulted. But now forget the date. I'm thinking about the food. He said, what, do you need a wrench? Because I have the electrician coming over. I said, no. He said, no, it's at one of my properties. I said, oh. I had to get off the phone quickly because I heard Brendan saying, 9 minutes to air, 9 minutes. I hadn't had my wig on. I hadn't changed my necklace to my How You Doing necklace that was gifted by Leah Remini, who's a guest on The Wendy Show today. They like the icing as well. They don't like the carrots, but they like the icing. So after I scoop it all onto my serving, then I put some on the top of the container and leave some inside, and they lick, and then they clean themselves. They're very clean, cleaner than a lot of people. Yeah. Dating an older man for the first time in recent history, because she's been dating 20-year-olds and 25-year-olds and stuff, and she's got those kids running around and Scott looking, and Scott likes young girls. And then they have their weird relationship together with the family, which is kind of cute. I think they'll get back together in the name of, we're through. How old are you now? Happy for him too, because I'm sure the beautiful Shannon has gone off and she's probably dating. That's his ex-wife. They had a reality show for a moment that was only on for a moment, but good for everybody. Good for us. Yeah. Leah Remini is here. She's up next. So grab a snack and please welcome Leah Remini. Panties and a jacket and a t-shirt.
Not for you.
Yeah. Hi. Happy New Year and all that stuff.
And to you, my love, and to you. And hello, everybody watching.
But we both know a 16-year-old girl can take over the house. How's your husband dealing? How are the other children dealing, her brothers? How is that?
That happened a long time ago, you know, her taking over the house.
And, did Tom ever raise your voice at you or the Scientologists because you didn't bring in bigger people? Because if you're a big star on King of Queens and so on and so forth, then you're supposed to bring in Jennifer Lopez and your other famous friends, and you weren't into pushing Scientology onto them, so that's when you started backing away?
It was a series of things. It honestly took...
Wendy, now Jennifer is in Virginia, and Jennifer... Welcome back, more Ask Wendy. Catherine is in. It's so funny that we've been on TV for 12 years, and a lot of people are home, and they can't be here, and you miss us, and it's time for a birthday shout-out to Antoine, who's been here to be watching my Lifetime movie and documentary with a snack. Thank you, Antoine, and we're gonna send you a birthday crown to add to your ensemble. Yeah. We'll be right back. Oh, if you want your birthday celebrated here on the show, we'll do it virtual. Go to wendyshow.com. Okay, we'll be right back. Leah Remini, I love you. My co-host at home, thank you. Now, I'm going to go and change into my third ensemble for the day as I take a little time to enjoy The View. Yeah, I'm on The View next. I gotta race across town. Gina Rochaye is here tomorrow. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time on Wendy. Shaya Ray. Happy Monday. Say hello to my co-host, staffer, studio audience, and the virtual audience at home. I'm doing okay. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. It was just another weekend, the same old TV, and of course, hours and hours of Sex in the City. And it's official, it's back. Well, we talked briefly about this last week. I'm very excited. Sarah Jessica Parker posts, like, I wish that she came out with chain necklace, you know, with your names, because Carrie wore Carrie, like something, I know that she wore shoes on the show, but anyway, and then Cynthia Nixon came out of the closet. She's a very, very big political person. She believes in something, she believes it, you know, and then Kristen Davis, to me, her acting career was supposed to be bigger than hosting a reality show. Did you see her hosting a reality show? I was like, oh, no, 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 no. No, not my Charlotte. So I don't know when this will be, but it will be happening. Yeah, it's so beautiful. It's like fake look, like she's too beautiful. So she went to get her jawline refined. And I've talked to you about this before. There's a girl named Wendy who goes to Jersey to Dr. Shapiro, who, you know, Dr. Shapiro tightens up my whole situation. Anyway, so, and Black China and I have talked about this before, but she shows us how she gets it done on, you know, he takes a long needle and he pushes it in, then he molds it to your jawline, And for hers, because she's got a jawline that's like I like a boxy jaw on a woman. Mine will never be boxy. Dr. Shapiro is really good at like, Wendy, we don't want to box you out. And, that's her friend named Treasure. Now, Treasure and China have been friends for a minute, and Treasure has a bunch of sisters, but she feels connected to China because China really has no one. You know, she has no one in her life. And then, Big Will the jeweler came and took my ring. He thinks I should get my flower ring. That's why I'm wearing this one. This is the fake one. You know what I mean? It's big, too. It's big, so I have a ring guard on it, but the ring guard is real. But the ring is fake, but it looks good, though, right? I mean, if you don't wear the flower ring, you know what's going to happen in this show. So I wear it every day. This one counts. God says this one counts. This one counts. Yeah. I'm sitting outside. Wait. We're not going to talk about the cover of Vogue magazine, Kamala?
We can.
Well, no, they're trying to kick me out. I see what's going on. Converse are Converse, and the pantsuits are pantsuits, and I just feel as though for the cover of Vogue, it's an influencer magazine of style. And at this point, like, we joke about your style and stuff, but we care about the cure for Corona. In the name of Fernando Mateo, we care about a whole lot of other stuff. We care about foreign relations and stuff. They took two different covers, and people, if you go on digital, this is the other cover. But it looks like she seriously just got called from a cabinet meeting and went over and struck her pose. See, this kind of dress right here, I'm feeling like you could have still been, like, you don't have to show any skin, just a little leg. And look, you could have been leaning on a desk, right? With a book in your hand and maybe strike a pose like, Suzanne, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I wanted to see a little more skin on her.
Well, in action, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh.
What I'm saying is she could have been covered up,
right?
You know, with a little skin and a little skin up here, here.
Well, good thing she's
for another 4 years, for another, you know, at the end of a successful run, and then going into the next run. I'd like to see it, but just not now. And if I did want to see one now, I'd like to see her with a book under her hip, because the fashion people know if you put a book under your hip and you lay down on the ground, then all of a sudden your hip pops even more. They do a lot of tricks. Anyway, and now we've got more great show for you, everybody. Up next, the inside scoop about Erica Jane's divorce. So grab a snack and hi. My back warmers. Okay, it's time for the Inside Scoop. And here in the studio to dish is the host of Naughty But Nice podcast, Rob Shooter. Hi, Rob. She talked about how much she loves him, but that the divorce, you know, they have no prenuptial agreement, and he's 81.
81, and he didn't turn up to see her in Chicago.
At all.
At all. She was there for 3 months. Night was fantastic, but it would have been a whole lot better if I were blanking you. That's the text. So, back to his bankruptcy.
And Erica posted that on the Erica Jane website.
She did.
So is the judge now wanting to sue Erica?
Happy about
probably where Erica, because, you know, when an 81-year-old man is messing around with a 26-year-old girl, you look at that as like, all right, you know, he's got the Viagra, he thinks he's up to something. All right. But when an 81-year-old man starts messing around with a woman more appropriate for him, you know, she's smart, she's a judge of a particular age. Okay, let's talk about Soho Karen, who reminds me of the Catch Me Outside girl.
Yes, so she does. Soho Karen has been arrested. Her real name is Mia. She got the name Soho Karen because she attacked a 14-year-old black boy in a...
Ooh, enough. Gail was wearing her good hair. Rob Shooter, thank you so much for being here. Trendy at Wendy is next. Don't go far. Oops. It's time for Ask Wendy. Okay, Diancia, it's time to reveal our eye candy of the day. Cynthia is in New Jersey. Take a look. I loved it all, Cynthia. We're sending you our special limited edition, how you doing, light up face mask, and we'll be right back. that look fun? Yeah, you want to be a part of our virtual and sign up. We'll be right back. I want to shout out to my local newsman, Mike Woods. The Christmas tree was bothering me too, so thank you for taking it down. Me and Suswan and Marco G are going up to the Bronx to get some ice cream at Mike's. And not Mike Woods, but Big Mike's. The very funny Michelle Barteau is here tomorrow, plus the hottest beauty gadgets. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time on Wendy. Watching our show. Say hello to my co-host staffers, my studio audience, virtual audience at home. What are you doing? Tiffany Trump is engaged. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. And I was asked in our meeting, well, why them? And I said, because modern people need modern things. And I would say you're modern, and my spectrum of modern is very big. A cool 75-year-old all the way down to a very enlightened 8-year-old. They all know Jennifer Lopez. And the 50-year-old will explain who Garth Brooks is. And then Garth is easy on the eyes. You know, we love his marriage and the whole bit. She cooks, he eats, and they have a good time. And who else's preferred type of music for that? And there is no inaugural ball tonight. Instead, they're doing a Celebrating America special. Well, we've told you about this, I think. You know about it. Tom Hanks is hosting it. And then John Legend is performing. Hopefully, Chrissy will come out to break things up and make us laugh. You know, in some... Anyway, back to Sean Paul. So I told you patois. So he said that Jay-Z kept him from filming in the video with Beyonce. And they were only allowed to perform the song once. Like Jay was like on the phone, all right, what's going on the set? And so he was told, well, you know, this one's here, that one's here, the lighting is great, your girl looks beautiful, and who else is there? What else is all going on? Okay, well, they got one shot to do it, do that one shot, and that's it. It wasn't Sean Paul being a big mouth, it was Sean Paul being asked a question. Do you understand? And listen, if I were Jay, based on the stories I've heard about Beyonce in the earlier years, there's somebody in the room who I will not look at who knows exactly what I'm talking about. Anywho, so Jay-Z calls up and he's like, okay, who's on the set? Bun B. Okay, and who else? Well, the lights, your girl looks beautiful, Bun is here, we're ready to go. We're ready to go. He said, everybody off the set. That's it. Mind you, Bun B is married and was married then, and his wife was right there on the set. Like, Bun is cheating with Beyonce, with the wife right. I mean, there is such a thing, though, of a man cheating on a woman right under her nose. Leave me alone. You know, we talk about kids a lot, and I always say 8 is a perfect age for teaching them things that they can remember for the rest of their lives. You know, that's about that age when they really start to hold on. They let go of a lot of it. But 8 is that age. You know, when you tell them stuff at 3, they don't necessarily remember, and they're not life's lessons. Like you're calling it a wee-wee at 3. By 8, you're telling them a little bit more. And by 8, they should be allowed to touch that microwave. And good for him. And I can't believe Hot Topics is over. Now, wait a minute. To Tiffany Trump. And we've got more great show for you, everybody. Up next, we've got the winter's hottest movies with Chris Witherspoon and his teeth. So grab a snack and come on. Thank you.
It's so phenomenal, Wendy. I can't get enough of it. We're talking about the Lifetime movie. Phenomenal. I promise you, the Lifetime movie is amazing with the documentary.
Saturday, July 30th, 8 p.m. on Lifetime. Okay, Chris is here because he's gonna tell us what we need to be watching this winter besides me.
Yes, besides that. Okay, the first one, you guys, is Coming to America. This is Coming to America Part 2. It's the sequel. The wait, it's been 32 years after Coming to America hit theaters. Now it's finally back. We have an all-star cast, the whole cast coming back. Eddie Murphy, Arsenio Hall, James Earl Jones, Sherry Headley, John Amos. Also a few new faces. We got Wesley Snipes, Leslie Jones, Tracy Morgan, Rick Ross, Jermaine Fowler, and Tiana Taylor. And the whole storyline this time...
That's a good-looking cast.
And the whole storyline this time is that Prince Jaffe, he is dying, and he goes to his son, Akeem, and tells his son, Akeem is gonna inherit the throne, that he has a son in New York City that he doesn't know about. So he has to go to New York City this time, and instead of looking for his wife, he is looking for his son. We have a trailer, you guys. It's hilarious. This is a first look at Coming. And Eddie Murphy says he knows expectations are high. This is his most popular role, but it's gonna go above and beyond what anybody thinks.
And I think by March 5th, when it comes out on Amazon Prime, we can have watch parties.
Yes, let's do it. I'm ready. I'm here for that, y'all.
Chris, what's next?
Okay, up next is Malcolm and Marie. You guys get ready for a movie that claims to be not only a love shot in black and white, but interestingly enough, Zendaya, she actually hit up Sam Levinson, who is the creator of Euphoria, when she found out that the show was going to be postponed, season 2. She asked him to write this. He wrote it in 6 days. They shot it in 16 days at a secret location, and then Netflix scooped it up for $30 million at the Toronto Film Festival. Lots of buzz around this movie.
Are they having sex?
I will say there is intimate. 1940, she puts out a song called Strange Fruit, and this song was a huge hit, but also landed her on the list of the federal government for basically, they wanted to take her down for doing drugs.
Do you know that she didn't want to take this role, and she told Tyler that?
Yeah.
Lee
Daniels,
Lee.
yes.
She said, Lee, I don't want this role. I'm not an actress, I'm a singer.
And she also was a huge fan of Diana Ross and Lady Sings the Blues.
And didn't want to do bad for,
but listen, we have a clip of the trailer, and you guys will see for yourselves. She is phenomenal. Let's take a look.
Okay, yeah, that was a lot.
A hot mess.
Breaking news, a dark comedy it's breaking news in Yuba County.
Yes.
Where's that?
It's in California.
Okay.
In California.
Okay. Selected theaters, February 12th. Chris Witherspoon, everybody. For more information on his app, Pop viewers, go to wendyshow.com. And by the way, my Lifetime movie, I made a mistake and said July. I was just listening to what he was saying.
It's a game changer, Wendy. It's a game changer. America, it is a game changer. I'm telling you, you've never seen something like this.
It's January 30th, just in a few, 2 weeks on Lifetime. Up next, drugstore beauty buys. Don't go far. It's time for Celebrity Face Swap. Neffy is from Denver. It's nothing to be part of our virtual audience. I love it. I love your tiara. If you want to be a part of our virtual audience, or maybe you want to celebrate your birthday with us, all you have to do is go to wendyshow.com to sign up. We'll be right back. I want to thank my guests today, also my co-hosts at home, and my studio audience here, my co-workers. Tomorrow, Carmen Electra, plus the hottest looks for less. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye. Our show. Say hello to my co-host, Stanford studio audience. Virtual audiences at home. I'm doing okay. Let's get started. It's time for Come on. That's Sierra as Wendy. She plays me. Okay, let me just set you up. Don't forget, on Saturday, January 30th, at 8 o'clock on Lifetime is the Wendy Williams movie, where the actors will be playing out all the people in my life and things like that. And true stories. This is my story. Thing that they forgot is that the boss who looked like she was having a nervous breakdown while trying to tame me, And Skeletor, that was the actor posing as you. That doesn't look like Skeletor at all, but Scale. The boss forgot to say suspended without pay for 2 weeks. Oh yes, digging in my pocket for the purpose of just speaking my truth. Oh, these girls are wealthy. Now these girls fight, like they break things and do stuff. That should be entertaining. Lamar's ex, Liza Morales, friend to the show, she's on as well. Liza, remember, is the mother to Lamar's oldest, hi Lammy, to his oldest children. And she's doing it for college tuition and for money to take over, where she says that Lammy has not been paying child support. Oh, Lamb, you know, you and I talk through the TV. He's okay, he's okay. Just take care of your family, Lamb. Take care, and this is the first family. First family, take care of them. Oh, wait, I have a sneak peek of Basketball Wives. They kept the batteries in it. It buzzes. Okay, here to show us the hottest beauty gadgets is our friend Millie Almodovar.
Yeah, so you put it on, right, and then what it's doing is it's shooting, it's shooting glycolic acid, retinol, and collagen. This is $249. You can get it at Droplet once, and you get 50 uses out of it. So it's so it's really, really good.
That's good. You know what? This is actually quite pretty for your sink.
Yeah, it's beautiful too. It's $79. You can get it at brushsheen.com.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with soap and water and a towel for brushes.
Yeah, but
for you girls who have extra room on your space, I used to have extra room.
Yeah.
on my sink. Alas.
Okay, so this is the Le Mini Macaron pedicure. Yeah, did it come on?
What's it gonna do? It's gonna massage?
So turn the heat on first, because you see it'll get really, really warm.
I want it to go up to 107 degrees.
Yeah. So then you have the massage mode. That's what I have.
Or the telephone neck.
Right. If you're working from home now, a lot of people are getting that computer neck.
You're gonna make yourself have an Adam's apple. Millie, thank you. You always bring the best stuff. For more information on these gadgets, go to wendyshow.com. Ask Wendy is next. Yeah, it's time for Ask Wendy. Now, Tyrone, it's time to play Mask Wendy. Andre is in Chicago. This is where I tell you about my web. Web here is part of the Wendy security. He doesn't say much, but he certainly is helpful to me. Everything you want to know about behind the scenes, celebrity interviews, hot topics, and more. See it first, see it now, only at wendyshow.com. We'll be right back. The purpose of me talking about Webb is today is his birthday. Happy birthday, Webb. I want to thank Michael Ealy. You know what, Michael? Family does you good. You're actually more and more out of your shell than ever. Millie Almodovar, thank you so much for those fantastic beauty bargains. And tomorrow we've got Bevy Smith here. Bevy's always a lot of fun. I got you with the hot topics. I love you for watching. Start the Zamboni. I'm going home. And I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye-bye. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topic. Well, thank you. Today is Valentine's Day. I don't know what that means to you. It's never really meant anything to me past maybe 5th grade, you know, when your mom buys you the boxes with the hearts that say stuff, and then you exchange them in the classroom. That's when it means stuff. Now it doesn't really mean anything. But this is what I love about any day, not just Valentine's Day. I gotta tell you something, okay? I'm gonna share something with you. I have these, don't mess around with it. The place always smells, well, I've got a few big ones, but this particular one is the oldest one, 1 year and 7 months. Imagine that. So they have various sizes from, you know, this size to this size to this size. They got the ones that puff over the top. Fleur de Paris, all I'm saying, studio audience, friends of mine and co-host, you're all getting a $100 gift card. But I get off Raya, and there's so many websites of, or dating apps of various degrees of people. You know, you got the regular people ones, then you got the medium people ones, then you got the high net worth ones, and then you got the billionaire ones. You know what I mean? And, but Patty, you know what? That's probably why Bravo canceled your show. You have no idea what is going on. Right, and Willie tied it in the front, tied it in the back. Look, he had to get an industrial strength zipper. Wait, hold on, let me turn around. No. Yes. I could barely breathe. So Bernie can sense me being, you know, a little like, come on, I don't know how to do it. I have to hang up the whole phone to talk to you. Like, come on. I said, does he have kids? What's going on with this guy? How tall is he? You know, do something. Anyway, it turns out today in our Hot Topics meeting for my people. Right. And so, you know, I'll relax, but you get that one. I can't. Stupid day. I did have a visitor, though, who brought me this. He's gonna come by later. No, Okay, our first guest is a real-life hot topic. I love you more. The video went viral. Talked about it earlier this week. Everybody was talking about it, even the civilized shows. It was actually a lead story on all the news channels. But there's only one place that she chose to tell her story initially. So please welcome, and let's please be respectful and listen to what she has to say, Janae Sky. Thank you. You fell 2 stories. You landed like a frog. You know how a frog has all the arms out at the bottom? You fell like a frog. You're the employee of the month. Look, and you kept going. This is what I say about you girls who do that. I always say it's not something that anybody aspires to do. It's something that you do for a means to an end. So I understand that you're currently in beauty school. It's Valentine's Day, and they say there's nothing wrong with spoiling yourself. I disagree. Really? I think that if you're a single person, every day is a spoilation. Anyway, we got some great gift ideas to treat yourself or whoever you know. From Good Housekeeping, she's back.
Okay, are you ready for this?
You know we're the luggage show.
Okay, so Valentine's Day is a great time for a weekend getaway, whether it's by yourself, you know, maybe you want to meet somebody, or maybe you're going with somebody. We love this Joy Mangano 2-piece. Okay.
I smell something that looks like diamonds, but they aren't.
You have a good nose. So these rage.
I've never taken them off. I keep a stack.
You're a trendsetter. What can we say? And they come in 3 different.
Congratulations! You're going! Thank you, everybody. Charlie Wilson is here to swoon us. Don't go far. Thank you. Our next guest is an R&B icon. He's performed here before. Today he's going to be performing for there, right? Give it up for Charlie Wilson. You know. You know. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
What a beautiful song.
Thank you.
All right. And produced by Bruno Mars.
Yes.
But he's probably, you look wonderful. You never age. And he's got a lovely wife. She's here in the building.
Yes.
I want to thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
And it's called Everybody, the new single, Forever.
No.
And I like when the girls, when you said, fellas, if you love her, whatever, and the girls pumped it. It's available now. We'll be right back. She's from New Jersey. She's from New Jersey. She's from Brooklyn. And they're from Puerto Rico. The tickets are free. Come, it's a good time, right? Yeah! Go to wendyshow.com. We'll be right back. My studio audience couldn't do it without you. Monday, a full hour of juicy what? I love you for watching today. Happy Valentine's Day. And I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. They just made it worth getting out of bed this morning on this Memorial Day when everybody else is home and everybody's taking off from work. We here at Wendy are working today. Father of 3. Of course the girl's parents don't want her being involved in this sort of mess, you know, but what kind of influence do you have over your kids when they make their own money, you know, they're out of the house? What can the parents do? Except for pray that Scott screws up. Scott is, you know what? See, here's the thing, you know, because Courtney's no innocent, you know, but just because both of them seem to be bad socially doesn't make them bad parents. You know, you really have to squint at the story and try to separate the two. I'll tell you the part about bad parenting, perhaps, that and you might agree with me, maybe not. I don't care that he was only in Cannes for 3 days and hooked up with 6 different women. You know, he was there for 2 days. But one more thing, you know, I do think it's irresponsible that he's putting it out there that he's hooking up with all these women. Nobody sees you behind closed doors. Why can't he just invite them one at a time? Have a parade outside of his hotel room, one at a time. Just come in and do whatever, you know, you do, Scott. But to be so sloppy, you know. Courtney's now banned him from seeing the kids until he gets help. I don't know that a ban is good. Like when we see him on TV with the kids, he seems to be a good father, just an irresponsible jerk in social life. The mother doing a show for him. You know, Scott About Town. He's working some sort of real estate. No, he's doing real estate. I don't think that's a bad idea at all. I'll tell you why. First of all, we know that she'll do anything for money. You know, change the script so that she just finds out as they're about to shoot that she's gonna get shot. With a gun. I'm playing about that part. What I mean is, you know, hopefully they shot the scene. I would let her keep the money, every last dime that we gave her, because it's Will Ferrell and Amy Poehler. We'll make that back in the box office in 10 minutes, okay? So we're not gonna worry about these crumbs. In comparison to what the movie can do worldwide. You understand? Comes in and you know, chokes you by the back and gets exactly what you want. I'd be pissed too. But listen, judges are more important than the host. I mean, Ryan's just there to keep the show moving. You don't tune in to see what Ryan Seacrest is gonna say. Or how's Ryan's hair gonna look tonight? Or, you know, what's Ryan wearing? No. Got a mostly black crowd. So in my mind, what I think Shia might have done, first of all, Shia was drunk. So in my mind, what I think Shia might have done is scream racism to Mr. Bernstein to incite some sort of riot or scuttle in the bar. Because you know how we are, when you hear racism, you turn around like, what? Who? What? Today, we've got more great show for you. We're gonna give you your money's worth. We're kicking off Memorial Day with the hottest summer essentials. But up next, oh my gosh, we've got the inside scoop on the Bill Cosby trial. So grab a snack and come on back. Oh, it's Memorial Day and summer is right around the corner, so it's time to have some fun in the sun. And here to show us the hottest summer essentials is lifestyle expert. Welcome back to our show, Valerie Greenberg.
Oh, thank you, Wendy.
Hi,
I'm so happy to be here. And yes,
thank you.
We have got all the summer must-haves for you and your audience, that's for sure. Starting with, Wendy, float. So they'll last all summer. You know, if your kids are bothering you, just throw one of these in the pool, they can splash around.
Yeah, but you have to pay another $30 to get somebody to blow it up.
Exactly.
I'm not doing that.
Come right on over here. So
what is this?
We obviously need beach bags and totes to bring with us to wherever we go.
Conversation pieces.
Yes. So
what's in here?
Just $20, Wendy. That one matches you
20.
perfectly. 20. It'll last all summer long.
This is great.
Do you love it? Okay, amazing. Okay. Well, now I'm going to show you a 2-for-1 because I know you love that. Here, let's talk fashion. I have the Kalia. You said it. Well, at least
it's free for you. Inside scoop, and here with the dish is our journalist friend, Caitlin Becker.
Hi, Wendy. Sexual assault charges, June 5th, and we just got done jury selection, which was a big to-do, because I'm sure, as you guys would all know, it's hard to find a jury of people who don't already have an opinion about this
So
case.
they go to Allegheny County, and apparently there are people there who don't have an opinion, but they are...
The racial makeup is interesting. There was a little... So the makeup of the jury is a little bit more than the county, but during the process, it was not.
Who doesn't know who Bill Cosby is, though? Are they riding horses and carriages
out
out there?
They know who he is, but I think the most important point was they don't already have an opinion about the case.
Okay, so they know about...
I mean, you live under a rock. You're right. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
So,
I thought jury selection was based on you not knowing the person or about the case.
He was under the impression that if I helped you become who you are, then in my time of need, you need to stand there. But you have to understand.
Yeah,
I mean,
he helped, but then they took the ball and ran with it. So, Bill, you should be proud that you were able to help so many people. How dare you tarnish your legacy with this nonsense and want them to stand by you?
And want them to tarnish theirs. That's the
Get
part
out of here with that.
And of course, all their people, their teams are like, it's toxic, it's poison, don't go near it. And I think you're right, rightly so, keeping a distance.
Please. Bum on the couch. But this is the bum that she married 10 years ago. So he does deserve something. Some spousal support. I hate to say it because I'm still a sexist. I don't like when men get spousal support, but give him his spousal support. 10 years ago, Mel B. Spice, you were just a Spice Girl with no career going on, as far as we knew. Now, all of a sudden, you're on America's Got Talent. You know, she can be an endorser of things. You know, and Steven, oh, love it or hate it, damn it, man. He held her down for 10 years. Just give him something. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Well, here's the deal. This comes after she said that there's nothing wrong with dressing in blackface for Halloween, which to me is a thoughtless thing for such a well-read person. You know, she graduated from college, she graduated from law school, she worked her way up in the ranks. It's difficult to talk about race, but it's very, very easy. The most baseline thing is you don't say something like that. I'm poking the marrow through, and I have a small glass, not a big glass, a small glass of grape juice to wash everything down for dessert. You know, I'm not a dessert person. And then water. So I'm watching The Bold and the Beautiful, and I hear suddenly Wayne Brady has joined the show. Well, I don't know how I'm gonna pull it off because it's a real hood tale. And I leave for the set, I think next week or something like that. Like it's happening like now. But the mother of a drug lord, and I don't say whiff, I say going on at one time, you know, I can barely do one thing at one time. Anyway, do you know this girl, Normani? That's it. A funny story happened at a gala with a bunch of rich people. Okay, I'll share. And,
little feet.
I met Dan Marino.
Oh.
Now let me tell you something about Dan Marino. That's a good one. But you meet all kinds of people there, you know what I'm saying? So Ramona invited Dorinda to the Angel Ball and told her they'd be at the same table. Well, when they arrived, they were seated separately. Well, here's how it works at the Angel Ball. First of all, the food is sumptuous. They lay it out. Everything is proper. Everybody's dressed to the nines. You don't walk in there looking like this. So Ramona, so Dorinda goes over to the organizers because Ramona's at one table with, you know, 10 people at a table, 10 at a table. Everyone's rich, wealthy, or doing something. And Dorinda marches over to the organizer and asks, why am I not sitting with my friend Ramona? And the organizer told her, Ramona requested the seat change. The shade of it all. And here in Manhattan, galas are always early, so you'll be home in time for the 10 o'clock news. Easy. I totally believe that story. Totally. Oh, by the way, the Bravo cameras were filmed. So it's been 4 years. I don't know about her having love in her life. I mean, I saw her, she appeared on that Bravo dating show earlier in the year called To Rome with Love. I don't know whether she found love, but clearly she's still chasing the spotlight, is what I'm saying. Whereas he's retired himself into fatherdom and familydom, and she, I guess, still wants to be on TV. It's gotta be hard though, man. Gina, I feel for you. So, but they do have 2 daughters, Pat and Gina. The daughters are 29 and 23. So now the daughters have a little brother, right? So here's what you do, Gina. Excuse me. Sorry. You've got to fix your face. Don't let them see you sweat. Don't talk bad about that family. Don't talk bad about him, not even in front of your daughters. But your daughters are going to be your best weapon. Because this is what you do. Brilliant! Brilliant! Here's the deal. Both sisters had to have their dresses let out before the big day. When you've gained 3 pounds, even 3. Like for me, it's when I can't twist my, do this down here. Rambo, get this shot down here. When I can't give you the full twistation of my ankle situation. Yeah, that's when I know, uh-oh, what's going on, thighs? What's happening? But don't you know when you get out of the shower and you look at yourself in your most vulnerable state? Right, Blondie? You know. You know. And I definitely, great show, everybody. Up next, Queer Guys alum Carson Presley and Tom Felicia are here. So grab a snack and come on back.
ESPN and ESPN2.
So was Get a Room the first choice for the name? Because I heard it wasn't.
No. There was One Night Stand was one of the names. We were
One night. Was there any sexuality, any sexualness going on with any of you guys? Was anybody?
No. And obviously flat ironing our hair.
Oh my God.
I mean,
those were some bad hair days.
Yeah.
I never remember hearing
Yours
about
looks
you guys
good, though.
fight, though.
No, never.
No, we never really.
Side, it looks much longer that way.
Yes. Well,
but we really got
question, but I know what it is. The way they got together is Carson bought this gigantic spread in Pennsylvania.
No, oh my gosh.
And started to decorate it and realized that he is not a decorator. He was buying couches too big.
Okay, got it.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
And I do ceilings.
Oh, yeah, it's fabulous.
You know,
yeah, my ceiling, yeah.
Years ago when I started with the black paint, years ago when I was renting, and I was
Really
like,
cool.
you know what, I'm still gonna paint. And then if the landlord doesn't like it, then keep
It's hard to paint black.
I did, like if you use color, I don't know about you, but do the ceiling too.
Do everything.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah,
well, we always say on the...
I had to lift it by 4 inches to accommodate my 40-inch legs.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's great.
So that I could sit.
Truly custom.
And then there's short people that come.
What do they do?
Like,
it's okay.
Now, you know, you can do like a little sort of something in like the same carpet.
Like an
that just little
ottoman.
pulls out that they can put their feet on.
Can't believe I kept yeah! More clutter, unlike you. Welcome back. It's time for Ask Wendy. Come on over. How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing. Are you having a good time?
Yes.
You work at the Pentagon.
I work at the Pentagon.
Okay. So
Yes.
what's your deal?
All right, all right.
Turn around. Give it to me. Okay.
I go a lot of places and...
I'm just saying where people can just walk up to you and touch your baby bump or...
So can I just say I was born it?
Don't reduce.
Okay, just leave it like the way...
We're too old to have other people tell us about ourselves.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Hi, thank you.
50 and fabulous. Yes. Who are you? Where are you from? What do you do? Come on over. Thanks for celebrating with us.
Thank you.
Yeah. He sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh, it's so much.
Don't breed the snakes because you've known about the snakes all along. Thank you for watching our show. Say hello to my co-host staffers, studio audience, and of course, the virtuals at home. How you doing? I'm ready to go. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. My pleasure. Thank you. My pleasure. So look, this Piers Morgan, okay, I don't know whether you saw this, but I have it for you. He walked off of his own show. It happened earlier this morning. Okay, so on Monday, Piers was really just digging at what we thought was his old friend, Meghan Markle, and her husband, Harry. After they did their interview with Oprah, well, the weatherman, who I now love, because normally you think of weather people as being so nice. You know, I know weather people. I mean, that'd be like Al Roker or Mike Woods or something, cursing someone out. And he didn't curse. He's very well spoken in what he says. And shade, royals do not like Piers. The royals think he's diabolical and, you know, low and whatnot, you know, but that's what comes with what Piers does, or maybe what we do here, and, you know, I'll take it. Just walk off. No. So Piers then interviewed Meghan's father later on in the day. Now you see, so he's just digging a little further. His name is Thomas, and Thomas explained why he speaks to the... How about maybe he just wants to hug his daughter and see his grandchildren? I mean, Harry has very little to do with it. If Harry doesn't want to be involved, fine. But I'll tell you something. If something detrimental happens to this man, she will regret it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the bottom. You know, when he called the paparazzi the one time, they had called him about doing an interview and following him while he gets fitted for suits. And so, you know, to change his image a bit when she started to see. But I don't blame him for that. You saw he doesn't know how to dress. If you're gonna... feel very guilty because last night was Monday night. 8 o'clock, what do I watch? The Bachelor. Yes! I planned around watching it, okay? Anyway, I want to hear her talk about the Super Bowl, and I want to hear what she really thinks of Justin Timberlake. I want her to talk about her brother Michael. I want her to talk about LaToya. I want her to talk about her sister that Joe had who lives in Vegas. Well, squash the rumor then. It's always been alleged. We've been talking about that for years, at least I have. And the girl looks like Janet. Love, Guy Fieri. So are you. Hey, shoe cam, please.
Oh, we're going there now?
Yes. Everything about your empire, you know, everything about it. And that particular show, what I like about it the most, other than that it's you, is that it's Sunday nights at 8 o'clock. On TV, you've raised quietly behind the scenes, he doesn't want to brag, millions of dollars. $25 million, I heard. All right, let's talk.
Yeah. Well, well, when, you know,
over the family empire, when you get tired of doing it. Now, what does Ryder do? Is he in business?
Ryder came up on stage with me. I'm not kidding you, Wendy. I had to keep sunglasses on. I had to think about something else.
I know. I like cried the whole day. I couldn't believe it. Exactly. So you're really good. It's time for Ask Wendy. Now Diana's in Chicago. Hi, Ask Wendy. Tia is in Maryland. To your birthday crown. Enjoy your birthday. If you want your birthday shouted out here on this show, I'll do you right. Just go to wendyshow.com. We'll be right back. I'm going to go change into my robe and get a little bit more comfortable, and we're gonna do an after show where I wanna talk to you about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'll break all that down. I love you, Guy Fieri. Thank you for the food. I'm taking it all home. And my co-host, my studio audience here, and my guest on the virtual. Tomorrow, Pooch Hall is here, and I got you with the hot topics. I love you for enjoying today, and I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye. Show. Say hello to my co-host, staffer, studio audience, and the virtuals at home. How you doing? Ready to present. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. But I have to tell you something. He's so nice. He's such a gentleman. He's so respectful. Mario actually sent him this because I didn't hear any Pop or Roxy. There were like 4 pictures. Norm, I sent you 4. We only took 1. Yeah. And so we get up, and he's good with, you know, the small of my back. My squad.
There we go.
Okay. There's Marco, and there's Fame, and there's Tef. And if you don't know who MOP is, talk to you. Look, I can show you my bra. What a mess. Look, there's a whole scene going on in the Glam Squad team. Because she made this wig, and I think it's really cute, but why would you, nope. Hair, makeup, and wardrobe, always consult. It's like a coven when I get there in the morning. So she sees the dress from the front, but she never turned it around. And I'm like, wig, you should have turned it around. There she is. There she is. Get her. Would have seen good skin back there. Cabinet, but still, like what? Can you believe that? And my question to you is, do you then demand a new apartment in the same building? Or do you make the building owners find you another apartment all the way across town? And I don't want to live where they're managing. Or do you demand that they knock down the wall and all of a sudden your apartment becomes this great, yes! And there was somebody definitely living in there. There were water bottles and so, yes, it was occupied. But I'm still staying, I'd stay. Clear this up. Anyway, it's time for the Inside Scoop, everybody. And here with the dish is our entertainment journalist friend, Jordy Lippy McGraw. Said if he would just go away and let us see him in racist classes, remember? But now no, he did worse by doing this because it looks like he's reading off a card. It looks like his publicist said and ABC said, if you want to even stand a chance of coming back here, this is what you have to do. This did not seem real at all to me.
Interesting.
Just saying.
All of these harassment are starting now.
And they moved to California and he didn't register, so then the cops show up and throw him in jail again.
Yeah, so they arrested him, slapped him.
Oh my gosh, this is so good. You know I love a good foot massage.
Oh yeah.
It's Macau, everybody.
Hey. Expensive.
I have one of these underneath my desk. Every single day I give myself a couple of massages under the desk, but I need the upgrade now.
This is
It's
it.
shiatsu from the same brand, but we gave it away years ago and I refused to get rid of it.
And it's so good. I wish you guys could feed in your creams at home, but
I
really,
also slip mine up to my eyes.
Oh, to your eye?
The,
Yeah.
the cold, it depuffs them.
It does in the morning, right?
And massages.
This is so...
Welcome back. Time for Ask Wendy. Now, Mary is in Canada to play What the Flick. Now, Chandra is, as we speak, I am going home. I'm going to look behind the mirrors in every place. I would suggest you do the same if you're just tuning in. Oh, well. Look, I want to thank my guests today and also my co-host studio audience. Tomorrow, Chef Guy Fieri is here. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye-bye. Welcome to the new Wendy After Show. Yeah, well, we do what we can. So here with the inside scoop is our friend Jordy Lippy McGraw. Jordy is going to tell us about Matthew Knowles and Beyonce and some girls. So just go ahead.
Just go for it. So Matthew Knowles obviously is Beyonce.
I mean, I'm just saying, a talented girl, but you know.
But I mean, the crazy part about this is, she went on to say how much she loved their authenticity, how talented they were, how much she loves being their mentors, everything. So she's a huge fan.
Matthew is just being a protective father. Matthew's the one who told them, put on the heels and run to the stage, run in your heels and stuff like that. Matthew knows inside the sweat that it took for Beyonce to be the great person that she is today. So he's just...
But there's no threat to Beyonce. She's the queen.
No, he's not. They're not threats. But Matthew likes to be on and be seen and stuff. So,
That's true. He does like.
And he wanted this pickup, which is why we're talking about it.
Yeah.
He was trying to be dramatic.
Yeah, exactly. So, Chloe hasn't come out in a whole bunch of things. She said, how amazing is it that Chloe Bailey is already an icon? Just popped in to say that I ride for my sister till the end, okay?
Icon.
Yeah,
all right.
Other fans came out and said that Halle herself is an icon and that they've compared.
Solange isn't even an icon, and that is her sister.
Yeah, but she was
Beyonce's
saying
an icon.
Beyonce is an icon.
And a legend.
Yes. And yes, she is. Hands down. Halle was just coming out and defending her sister's potential icon status, and fans were saying that she was like a Solange coming out and defending her.
Now let me ask you, is Matthew still involved with the music industry at all?
So he actually recently announced that he is.
Hot topics and say, put me through to the bureau. He's one of our people. I loved this story. Thank you so much. Jordy Lippy, everybody. Follow the Wendy show on Facebook, and you could also subscribe on your YouTube channel or something like that. Tomorrow on the after show, I've got you covered with more hot topics. Thank you. I love you for watching. Wendy! Our show. It was a long weekend. I'm so glad it's Monday. Say hello to my co-host, my studio audience, co-workers. And the virtual audience at home. I'm doing okay today. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. You how much he knows my size. Willie, I hate you for this. by the way, he didn't want me to say that.
And it's delicate enough that you can layer it with other necklaces you may already have. So I love this. So this, oh, you did it. Really pretty.
You know, I live on my own, so now I have to know how to do my own necklaces.
You did it beautifully.
Say hello to my co-host Stanford Studio audience and the virtuals at home. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Just saying. Yeah, no, but I know he wouldn't let me undo the buttons. And he sewed them closed, so I literally can't undo, so I only can pull. Mine. Well, hi, Birdman. And so Tamar just said, you know, happy. I don't think they're married though, you know what I'm saying? Why? Because I don't think either one of them really need to get married. Like, they're a middle-aged couple. They love each other. And if Tony got married, we'd know. I'm down for them. Like, when you guys do get married, because I don't believe you're married, when you do get married, do you mind sending an invite over here? I can. Yeah. Then what's that picture over there? Cynthia Rowley's daughter, quit the show last night. And this is the girl who I thought would win. This is our New York girl whose mom is Cynthia Rowley, the big designer. And that's her daughter, Kit. And I thought she'd win. But she quit the show after she didn't get picked. She was like, you know what, I'm done. And I want to go home. And I'm going back to New York. I already made enough fame for whatever she's going to do right now. Like, wouldn't you purchase that dress? Or her mom's? Yeah. See, you only go on these shows for a moment, and then you leave. So one of the ladies told Matt that she... Thank God you're not my daughter. No, I would roll her all the way under the bus. She told Matt, this girl here, that she left her dream job to have a date with him. A possibility of marriage. Can I see it one more time? Like, you know what? If you're gonna leave your fiance that you have 2 children by, why would not you move into a hotel or something? Or get an apartment or something? Like, why would you move in with a young boy? And when your children grow up, and I know that they're only 4 and 6 now, but when your children grow up, Olivia, you're gonna look like the worst mother who's ever done it. Like, when they see that footage, you left Dad for Harry? Harry's gonna leave you. Oh, sorry. So Madison is on from Pittsburgh. Madison, hi, Rodney. Happy birthday. If you want to be part of our birthday shout out, by the way, just go to wendyshow.com, okay? We'll be right back. Do you want to know more about our show? All right, everything you want to know is at Hey, Dorian Missick, thank you so much for being here. Also, my co-hosts, my co-workers, my studio audience, and also the virtual audience. Tomorrow, everyone, Lorianne Gibbs.